Yo, what is up, motherfuckers? I am back.
For what? Forever! Yes! We yeah, everybody, yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah, we love it.
And I got something exclusive. I got something historic. I've got the first fucking ever interview by anyone with New Jersey's rap bully, B-Ville.
This guy is a wrecking machine, and he's hungry.
Alright, in order to start right away, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you on the team, and I'm always making new content. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. Alright, here's the interview, guys. Let's go!
Hope you enjoy it!
Hey, brother.
What's good, bro?
Yeah. How's it
What's
going?
going on?
It's going good, man. Let me see. I'm just putting you on the stand here. Happy to see you, my brother.
Yeah, man. What's good? What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Just chilling. Looking forward to the interview today. Hell yeah, man. This is historic.
Yeah, man. Yeah, first interview, man. I don't usually give them out, man, but I fuck with you, bro.
Yeah. Well, thank you, brother, because this means a lot to me. I really fuck with your music. I think you're not only one of the better rappers out now, but I think you're one of the better rappers ever to fucking do it. And man, I just respect the hell out of what you do with your music, especially in this day and age, to keep it real and to keep doing real music. And man, I love that.
Yeah. It's hard to come by, man.
Yeah.
These days, you guys, man. I watch what I see, man. I see a lot of stuff going on, man, and these dudes, some of these dudes, they don't got it. I don't know how some of them made it, but
Right.
It is what it is.
Right. I've often wondered that too. I've sat there, and I'm not gonna name no names or diss nobody or nothing, but I've sat there and thought, how in the hell is this guy famous? Who is paying this man? Like,
Yeah.
and then to look and see hungry artists out there like you, who's out, making real music and just lyrical as hell. It's like, no, this is what needs to be mainstream. This is what needs to be on MTV.
Yeah. And I've been watching for a lot of years, man. I just seen some of the best come through, you know what I mean? And, when I look at these guys, man, it's like, they done changed the rap game so much, they done took the essence of what rap and what hip hop really is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it make it, the type of style that they use today, you know what I mean? It's more like, and one of my bros used to call it like, mumbo jumbo type of, but, I'm the type of dude, man, I come from the heart.
Yeah.
When I put something together, it's real.
Right.
It's from the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I tell only what I do, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Right. You ain't making
anybody
shit
that know
up.
me, that's what they know about me, bro. They know I'm gonna keep it 100, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Got these guys, they get on the mic and they talk about something that they don't live, or they try to be something that they not, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool because I understand, everybody got to make their money, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not a hater, but then again, it's like, bro, that ain't you, and I know that ain't you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know what I mean? But I just I do the music because I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been doing this for a long time, man. So like putting together these bars. If anybody that know me, the first thing they're gonna tell you, man, like, I'm like, yeah, that's natural for B-Ville.
Yeah.
I mean, and he always been like that. You know what I mean?
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Do you remember what some of your earliest rhymes were?
Yeah, I started out, I started out back in like junior high school, doing talent shows, you know what I'm saying? Only because, I used to listen to all the OGs, like, Rakim, Cool G Rap, you know what I mean? Just Ice, some of the originals, you know what I mean? And I like the wordplay. That was always me, even as a young kid, I would hear it, go home, and memorize it.
Yeah.
And my bros would be like, how he know every word? He know every word. How the fuck, how he know every word? You know what I'm saying? But it became so natural to me that I just started writing my own material.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I was about 13. Me and a couple of my other bros, we came out of the same projects. Shout out to, Matt Cleve and my man Lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Those are some of the bros that been around me, since day one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Matt Cleve, that's actually my little cousin. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
No shit.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
support my bros always, you know what I mean? And Lyrics, we something like brothers, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool, man.
I always, so we kind of ran through the same type of, era coming up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we always did music. We did music together. You know what I mean? We did music individually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even to this day, we still keep in contact with that type of motion. That's why you might see me in their videos, and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I come out to support. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
But I'm at the end of the day, man, I'm always B-Ville. I'm known for shaking shit up. That's what I do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that was it. At 13, I kind of came up from there, and then I stopped rapping, because of the streets. You know what I mean? I got caught up in a lifestyle where, you know what I mean? I was living what these guys is talking about. You know what I mean? I was really living it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You weren't just making shit up for a song. You lived it.
Right. You know what I mean? So I ended up getting caught up in the system. Had to do a lot of years in prison. You know what I mean? Not
How
just
long
once,
did
but a
you
couple
do?
times, man. So yeah, my life story is something real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A person can't come to me and talk, spit bars and and talk that phony shit because that's not me.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why a lot of dudes they appreciate me because I'm always keep it 100.
Right.
You know what I mean? I put it together, but when I put it together, it's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why even when I wrote Level Up, you know what I mean? And I was saying in there, you know what I mean? Like I only spit what I know. I only talk what I do. Nigga, you talk that talk, and you better walk that too.
Yeah.
Right. I come from that lifestyle, man. And that's basically me, man. Now I'm just I just did an article maybe about a week ago. I'm still waiting for my man to finish it up for Double XL magazine.
Oh, dude. Congrats, man.
Yeah, dude. They've been noticing, watching it. You know what I'm saying? And dude wanted to do a full cover story on me. It's supposed to be in the freshman edition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The freshman edition, the Double XL. So y'all watch out. It's definitely coming. You know what I'm saying? I try not to. I'm not like a lot of people who put album after albums out, and that ain't me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to keep them guessing.
Yeah. And you know what? It creates a hype.
Exactly.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah.
They get a taste. They get a taste. They hear something they like, and then they like, oh, that was hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then maybe about a couple of months later, I drop something new on them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they be like, oh, I gotta catch it. I gotta catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Keep wanting more. Like, come on, where is it? Well, I want more. Where is this album? I gotta have it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Sometimes less is more because it keeps the people's interest. People always wondering what B-Ville's going to do. I wanted to do. I thought about doing collaborations, but like I don't really. I don't go out my way to collab with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they know me and they heard about me and they say, bro, we got to do something together, I don't mind, but I'm not stretching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not for no other reason, but just the fact that, not everybody, wants to do collabs.
Right.
So I don't really put myself out there for that. You know what I mean? But if it comes, I take it. You know what I mean? But
right.
I got some material that I haven't even released yet, but like I said, I release it in bits and pieces, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, because I'm not a label dude. Even in the freestyle, when you heard me, when I said in the freestyle, I said, you know what I mean? I'm not a label dude. I'm more of underground material. Daddy
Yeah.
talking grown talk so kids eat your cereal. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just the type of dude I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm on some, I'm on some level up shit type shit.
Hell yeah.
You know?
It
But
works.
yeah, man. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Oh no, I said it works.
Yeah. So, when I caught your show, man, I seen a couple of your shows. I said, yeah, I said, dude, he kind of hot right there, You know what I mean? I like to
Thank
give
you.
I like to give the, the
Thank
support
you.
and the buzz back. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And make sure that people recognize it's not about me, but it's also about you too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
We put each other on the map. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you grow
Okay.
greater and you grow greater from that.
Right. Right.
I see your
Both of
show,
them.
man. Yeah, you're starting it. You're getting the type of numbers that you need to see, and I can only see you getting bigger and bigger, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I see it, bro. I see it, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Thank
You
you.
do good content, man. I like the reactions that you do. You know
Thank
what I
you.
mean? I watch for everything, man. I'm the type of guy I just be sitting back in the cut and I watch everything. That's what I
Right.
do.
Observing,
Yeah,
checking shit out.
yeah,
But see, that's intelligent. I've known some cats that are like that and do that. They made some power moves and did some great
right.
things because they didn't just rush to do things. They didn't do things off
Uh-huh.
of emotion. They sat and they watched and they saw how other people either either were successful or why they failed. And they sat there and
Exactly.
then they said, all right. And they made these big moves. I didn't even know they had made these big moves until they were made. And I was like, how did you do that? Well, I can
Yeah,
see you doing that.
yeah.
And,
Yeah. You got to sit back and watch. You know what I
yep.
mean? But I was taught, man. I had a record label RCA. They tried to sign me.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
oh, yeah, RCA,
Wanted
yeah.
me to fly out. Wanted me to fly out and and get on. And if it was about getting a label, dog, I could have been did it. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? But I learned a lot from, bros that was telling me how the industry really works and,
right.
how you can sign your life away if you're
Yeah,
not careful. You
right.
know what I'm saying? They'll end up making millions off of you and you'll end up making nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got to watch what you're signing. You know what I'm saying? So I tread lightly when it comes into waters of that nature. I'm happier just being able to put out a single whenever I want to put out a single.
right. And you own it.
You know, right.
You
I get
own it.
all my I get all my distribution rights, all my publishing. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Exactly.
not it's not no rush, man.
Right,
I'm happy. Like when people ask me to, I get people on the spot. They ask me to freestyle. They ask me to, to throw something out there. I do it.
right,
I mean, I'm cool. Like I don't have a problem with really opening up nowhere. You
right.
know what I'm saying? I had a show up in Canada I was supposed to do. You know what I mean? But it kind of fell through at the last minute.
Oh,
Plans kind of went shaky, so
yeah.
I didn't get up there. But
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm an everyday dude, man. I'm an everyday dude, man. In my city and in Jersey, it's a lot of rappers in Jersey, man.
Yeah,
People don't, I mean? A lot of rappers, man. You know what I mean? A lot of good ones.
yeah.
You know what I
There's a
mean?
lot of
That
talent
should
out
have
in
been
Jersey.
exposed.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know some underground rappers, man, that should have been exposed, bro.
yes, right,
You know what I'm saying? Because they're
right,
good at what they do. They nice. You know what I'm saying?
right,
But maybe they don't have the right promotion. Maybe they don't have the
right.
right team backing them. You know what I mean? And that can hold you back. It could be even a financial situation.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. All of those things.
whatever. Exactly, bro. So but Jersey definitely got a lot of spitters, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? We definitely got a lot of spitters out here. You know what I mean? And
and unique.
like I said, yeah, everybody's different.
Yeah,
I'm the type of dude that I would love to do. Like I would like to get all my bros that that do spit from Jersey. I would like to get us all on the same type of collab, like a
yes,
big Wu-Tang type of thing. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You
I'd love
know?
to hear that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Ooh,
Brothers have to be more conscious about coming together as a unit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
working
Everybody is
together.
so busy trying to make it on their own. not trying to, you know what I mean, really help the next person. If you think about it, man, like, you know, look at Wu-Tang, bro. I tell people all the time, they from right across the bridge where I live. They from Staten Island. I'm in Elizabeth. You know what I mean? Elizabeth, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, that's the Eastwick. Shout out to the Eastwick. You know what I'm saying? But I tell people all the time, you know, when these guys started out, they was 7 different brothers or 8 different brothers, you know what I mean, or whatever. But they came together all with different styles, all from different areas, but all Staten Island. You know what I mean? And it was their togetherness that got them recognized.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And then you see them nowadays, what they doing? They each doing their own individual projects. You know what I'm saying? You know, you conquer more when you come together.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was a certain energy they had when they were together. They all would feed off of each other, and I guarantee if one of them wrote a verse and they were like, yeah, this will be cool, but then they heard the next guy just kill it, they were rewriting that bitch.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That energy was good energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A competitiveness.
And the fact that their styles was totally different from each other. Nobody had a style like Old Dirty. Nobody had a style like Raekwon. Nobody had a style like Meth. This is why these guys can do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's my thing. Like, it's a lot of that in Jersey, man. If these dudes would just get off their high horse, some of them, you know what I'm saying, and come together, like, bro, like, I'm telling you, I mean, you can always do your own thing later, but you know how many people would love to see a collaboration with like 8 MCs on it? You feel me?
Right,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like having a dream. It's like the dream team, bro.
Yeah, and especially you know the rappers that you were talking about and guys from Jersey, man, it would be unstoppable. It would be unstoppable.
You, bro.
And like you said, you come together like that to get the recognition and to get out there. And if people want, then after that, then you go on your own. And guess what? Now you're already out there and recognized, so your solo project is going to go and be dope, and people are going to buy it. See, you got a mind for this shit.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've been around, man, and I've been watching. You know what I mean? When I got out of, you know, I just got released from prison only a couple of years ago, bro. Hey, when I got out, you know what I mean? You know,
I'm glad you're out, brother.
I'm looking around, I'm seeing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing it out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm just recognizing, you know, what strength can do in numbers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, but I can't, you know, and I do collab with a lot of people as far as like conversation. We get together, you know, we talk, you know what I mean? Like, I know, you know, Matt Cleveland Lyrics, of course, good friends of mine, you know what I mean? Like family, we family. We do collab with each other, you know what I mean? And, you know, and do that, you know, and come together when, you know, on just like, you know, how's this sound? How's that sound? You know what I mean? And, you know, I collab with, you know, a couple of dudes I know from Newark, shout out Brick City. You know what I'm saying? You know, some good, you know, hard MCs out there. You know, I know
Outsiders.
some Trenton, New Jersey. Like, I've been, you know, I've been around, man, you know, and when I was downstate, I met a lot of bros that had a lot of talent, you know what I mean? We used to be in the yard. We used to be in the yard and I listen to them. And, you know, some people, you know, they got record material on them.
Yeah. Right. I've seen people when I was out, like even like where they had the metal tables, I'd see dudes sitting making a beat with just their hands and rapping, and some of that shit was better than shit I'd hear when they had a whole fucking studio. You know?
Exactly.
Like blown away. Singing, rapping. Fuck, I was just like, man, what the fuck are you doing in here, bro? Bad decisions.
We get caught, I mean, you know, we get caught up, you know, and distracted by, you know, the pressures of life, man. You know, that's why, you know, I can't never knock nobody in this situation, bro, because I've been through it all.
Me too.
You know what I mean? You know, if anybody that know me, bro, the first thing they're gonna tell you is, you know, B-Ville, one of the realest dudes you ever gonna meet.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't fake jacks. I don't talk about, if I say I did it, I did it. If I didn't do it, I ain't gonna speak on it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You know, so I'm a type of dude, but I also give that respect. You know what I mean? You gotta give every man the respect. If you want respect, you gotta give respect.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I always big up anybody that deserve what they get.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I keep getting my OG flow.
Yeah.
It's just the flow that I've been having, you know what I mean? Because, you know, the element that I fall into is just the type of person that I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I am an OG. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? An OG, in the sense of, you know what I mean, been there, done that.
Right. You've
So
been
I
around.
see a lot of right. I've been around, so I see it all. So, when I spit, it's more just to let, young cats know, like I seen it, I've been there. Bro, I played the game from every angle. You don't need to do this type of shit. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Amen.
You know? And all my bros that's, up in my age category, we rock together and they understand everything I'm saying. And even the
Right.
young ones, I
Right.
got my son, you know what I'm saying? I got a son, man. He's 30 years old now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Congrats, man.
yeah, man. I mean, shout out to my son, they
Hell
call him
yeah.
Animal.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That's my son, man. And he's a good dude, but
It's a big
I
accomplishment
get
raising a kid into adulthood, man. Congrats, brother.
Hey, bro, I did we all do the best we can do, bro.
Right.
I mean, as fathers, and that's another thing,
Yep.
that goes with the code, man.
Yep.
Every dad needs to try to step up and be the best
Yes.
dad they can be. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yes.
Try to instruct your kids, better than what you
Teach
have.
them.
Everybody want their kid to turn out better than them.
Right.
You know
Teach
what I
them.
mean? Go further.
Teach them.
Right, go further than I did.
Right.
If I went to this level, I want you at this level.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
And like I tell
If
my
not, yeah, right. You're supposed to, man. You got kids too?
yeah, oh yeah, my son will be 13 here. Yep. Yep. It's like, and I feel
All
bad. Like
right,
I went to prison when he was 1.5 and got out a couple years later. I was like, man, is he gonna remember who I am? And I went up
right,
to him and I
right.
was like, do you remember me? And at first he goes, no, and I sat down. I was just crushed. But then he goes, wait, you're Wallace. I'm a Wallace. You're my dad, Wallace. Yeah.
Right, right.
He only remembered my last name, but he
Yeah,
knew.
yeah, he knew. Yeah,
He knew.
absolutely, bro.
Right.
But that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what makes the difference between, being a father and being a dad.
Right, right,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
And boy, he
You
looks
got to make
just
sure
like me too. He's mixed, but he looked just like me, doggone it. Like I looked right, I was like,
yeah,
even as a baby, I was like, I don't need no blood test for him. That he's mine.
yeah. Some things you just can't deny.
Right?
You
No,
know what
there
I
ain't no.
mean?
Good thing I'm a good dad anyway, and I wanted him. We planned him, but boy, if I was a deadbeat, there'd be no denying that, boy.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
You be in jail again.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? You
yeah.
can't deny that one.
No, they lock you up for that. Nope, you're done.
Yeah,
Child support.
yeah, yeah, man.
That's one
And,
good thing, man. God
I
bless.
just try to stay on top of my grind, bro. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I'm writing. You know what I mean? I be writing. Even when I'm out working. You know what I mean? I'm out in the streets. Or I'm
Oh,
out working, bro. I'm always, thinking of stuff in my head. You know what I mean? I got my
okay.
little notepad that's built in my phone. So I just stop and
Yeah.
I start writing. Yeah, I start typing stuff. You know what I mean?
So you
And
got a lot of bars in the vault.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't even let them out. I tell you that freestyle that I did to the Mob Deep beat. I don't know
Ooh.
what. Yeah, I don't know what came over me, man. I just felt like that was a hot beat. You know what I mean? I'm like, I need
Yeah.
a piece of that. You know what I'm saying? I just need a little piece of that.
Yeah.
Let me just test run this shit real fast. You know? And I had sent it to my man. You know what I mean? DJ Marcus. Shout out to DJ Marcus from Jersey. I had sent it to him, and I said, yo, maybe you can, tweak it a little bit, or, because I recorded it, but, I just did it, straight out of the car. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
use no, you know what I mean? It was just some live stuff that I did because it was my man with me in the car, and, he was like, yo, let me see, can you, you know what I mean? And I said, yeah, give me that Mob Deep beat. I'm going to show you what I can do with that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Any beat.
And,
Any beat.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I had like 1,000 views. And like, you know what I mean? Like instantly one day, like I didn't even look at it, but when I look back up there, people was just hitting it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Between like, TikTok and Facebook and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
My man, because they kept sharing it, the
Right.
people who got a hold of it, they just kept sharing it.
Yeah.
they kept sharing it, you know what I mean? So, you know,
Yes.
yeah, I looked up there, it was already over 1K. I'm like, all right, well, you know,
Right.
and I wasn't even in the studio. That was just straight bars. I just did it, you
Yeah.
know, right then and there,
That's what I'm
you
saying, bro.
know?
When you release a studio album, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be. I'm
Yeah.
gonna cover that motherfucker all up and down my show.
And bro, most of my music, truth be told, most of my music I did write, you know what I mean, at my home or in some type of home setting. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yep.
I never go on this, you know, and that's the first thing people say about me. They be like, yo, what's so dope about B-Ville is that he doesn't go in the studio. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like studio would only enhance the sound and the quality
Right.
of the music.
Right.
But they like, yo, like he's so dope that he goes in without, you know what I mean, being in the studio and his shit is still good.
Well, yeah, your
You know
shit's
what I mean?
fire, dog. So none of that shit that you've got on there was recorded in a studio.
None of that shit, bro.
What?
You know what I mean?
What?
I make it happen wherever I'm at. That's how I get down. You know what I mean? And
Props, brother.
shout out
Props.
to that
Big
one
up.
reactionist too, man. That's my man Mile High. The
Okay.
guy Mile High, the reactionist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I conversed with him a couple of times, and he was actually one of the first ones that did a reaction for B-Ville. You know what I mean? I give him a shout out for that. You know what I mean?
Oh
Mile
yeah.
High, good dude.
Oh
And
yeah.
he said, yo, this guy, he don't need nothing but a studio. Yo, this guy is, you know what I mean? Like, he don't need nothing but a studio. Like, he ready to go. You know what I'm saying? He said, bro, like, you know what I mean? I have nothing to say except for get in the booth. You know what I mean? And I was watching the reaction show and it just had me laughing because I'm like, you know what I mean? And then he sees me again. I'm in one of Matt Cleave video. I think the video that you did a reaction on,
Yeah.
Somebody for Real.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And if you watch his reaction on that, he does a reaction, and you know he's doing his thing with Matt Cleave. You know what I mean? And you know I'm in there. You know what I mean? When I throw up the West Side, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I threw up the West Side, the video, and so he like you know, he froze the camera like, was that B-Ville? He was like, hold up. You know what I mean? And I'm watching the reaction, you know, this is later on, I'm watching it, and I'm like, what the? I'm like, yo, he's like, stop the camera. He's like, yo, I know this guy. I know this guy, B-Ville from Jersey. Like, he's like, yo, this guy can rap his ass off. And I'm like, yo, get back to the reaction. You know, I'm like, get back to the reaction. Never mind me. You know what I'm saying? You
You're
know?
trying to watch
But yeah,
reaction and he's talking about you, and you're like, "Come on, get up!"
Right. He got totally distracted, bro. If you watch that reaction, bro, you'll see like it just had to me. You know, I had text Matt Cleave, you know, that's my little cousin. I said, bro, that was just so funny to me how he just stopped and was like, yo, that's B-Ville. You know what I mean?
You
But
said
then,
it
you
was
know,
Mile High.
yeah.
Wow.
That
I'm
guy
writing this
Matt
down. I'm
High,
gonna check
that's
it
his
out.
yeah, you could probably pull it right up, bro. You know what I mean? You'll see it. You know what I mean? Somebody for real reaction.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna check it out
It was
later.
just so funny, bro. I was just like, yeah, but you know, I said shout out to my little cousin, man, because you know, they rock, you know what I'm saying? They get busy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Your lyrics gets busy, Matt Cleave gets busy, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right.
You know, there's a couple other dudes in Jersey that I mess with that get busy also. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But you know,
Well, your whole click that night, see, because I think I've seen you in one of the lyrics videos too, and yeah,
yeah,
that whole click you guys are fucking monsters, monsters.
you know, and believe it or not, bro, like a lot of us have known each other for years. I'm
That's
talking about
even
like back in.
cooler. That's even
Yeah,
cooler,
that's what I
man.
mean. Like, you know, yeah, a lot of that, bro. We didn't put that together. Like, you know, this is this guy and this is that guy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? A lot of us been bros since
right.
high school.
And you got each other. You got each
Right.
other. You ain't got to worry about
Absolutely.
that funny shit or any triv shit. You guys
Absolutely.
got each other's backs.
Yeah, we come out.
You
That's
can't.
one thing we do, man. If we in an area and we can come out and support each other, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? We do. You know what I mean?
you
You
can't
know,
put a
and
price
you know, I
tag
went
on
through that.
that.
But, you know, you gotta have that, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody always needs the, you know, support of your brothers.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know what I mean? And you know, like I said, when I write from the heart. You
Yes.
know,
I was
I
gonna
write
say,
from the
I can
heart.
tell you put your heart into all your songs. You can tell by the lyrics, the delivery,
Yeah,
the things you're saying. Like you ain't just going on there like, okay, this is my job. I need to make a song to create
right,
some money.
right.
Like, no, you're making fucking art. You're doing this shit because you
Yeah.
fucking love it, and what
And
you're
some people
saying
think
means something to you. You know?
some people think that I changed my voice. You know, they be like, yo, how's his voice like that? You know what I mean? You know, like, but then they hear me talk. When they hear me talk, they like, oh no, that's him.
Right? Yeah.
That's really him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, like that's really him.
Right. And
You know
even
what I
if you
mean?
did
Like,
change your voice, a lot of motherfuckers change their voice when they rap. Like,
yeah,
people
yeah,
used to
yeah,
get mad if you rapped with your regular voice. You
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's natural for me. I can't help it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
It
saying?
sounds dope,
It's
though.
just so right. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people be like, yo, it's your voice.
It
You know
sounds
what I mean? You
dope.
know, your voice is yeah, you got a unique voice.
Yeah.
You know, I try to keep that. You know what I'm saying? You know, even DMX had an original voice. You
Yes,
know what I mean?
yes. Gritty. Gritty,
Right,
gruff.
right.
Gruff,
It is
yeah.
what it is, man.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
like when you're on there rapping and shit, like the sound of your voice, like and you said a couple of things like I can't what was that there was a video for I think it was a freestyle. Like you were outside and you were like you're in a yard and there's a guy around you or something, but fuck, what was that song?
Um,
Damn, I
I
can't
was on
remember.
the streets.
No, it was before that. Um, dang it. I'll think of it later, but yeah, a couple of times,
Was
like
it
a couple.
B-Ville on the rise?
Yeah. Yep,
Oh
that's
yeah, yeah,
exactly it.
yeah,
Where
yeah,
it had
yeah,
like
yeah.
red around it and stuff, like a little bit of red
Oh yeah, yeah,
graphics and shit. Yeah,
yeah. That's B-Ville on the rise. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's like a
like
couple
a
of
Mack truck souped up, gas gunning. Who's
yeah,
stopping me? How you really feeling? Got the
yes.
creamy
You
B-Ville in
feeling
the
the
building.
building?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Dog, a couple of the things you said on there, like, where it'd show your face and your eyes would get big, like you could tell, like, man, this motherfucker means business.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, my demeanor to some people, you know, everybody thinks I'm too serious. You know what I mean? When people first meet me, they always think I'm, you know what I mean? But you know, trust me, man, I can be quite funny when I want to be. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You're
But
reading
you
people,
know,
you're
some
still meeting them
yeah,
and getting used to them and shit
yeah,
and seeing what they
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. Everything ain't a smile to everybody. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You
right.
know, if you know me, you know I get my laugh on and I get my,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I get my clown on with the best of the bros. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But when I'm serious, yeah, when
Right,
I'm serious, I'm serious.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
And
you got to
especially,
live that way.
right, right. And especially somebody you just met, you ain't just going to show them the private side of you right
Right,
away. Like that,
right.
you know. So some,
And that's,
some motherfuckers do that, though.
yeah,
I don't
they
understand.
give them they give them the good, you know, and you know, the lifestyle that I come from, that could be indicated as a sign of weakness.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? People, you know, people prey on that. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? They hear you, you know, you clowning too much. The first thing they think about is, oh, he a clown.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know,
Even a
I
little
mean,
bit
so when I, you
sometimes.
know, when people meet me, they just be like, nah, I'm not fucking with him. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not messing with him, man. I mean, you know, but you know, it's all good though, because after they get to know me, then they know I'm a good dude. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You
You
know,
seem like a
I try
good
to
dude.
do, yeah, bro.
You
I
seem
try to
like
do
a good.
right by everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the way you are with your
But yeah,
homies and stuff, I can tell. Like all you got. You like if one of you is gonna rap, you want to get the other one noticed and put on. And if one of you is rapping, hey, check
exactly,
out my guy. Like
exactly.
that's cool. That's loyal. And a lot of motherfuckers just ain't like that. They're out for themselves. Period.
Yeah,
Guys, even that.
teamwork makes the dream work, man.
Right.
Teamwork makes the dream work all day long. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, but people, you know, like you said, everybody ain't every doesn't, you know, be the same way. Everybody's not gonna be who you are. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna have the heart that you have or the loyalty that you have. You know what I mean? You know, like I wrote the song Talk About It. You know what I mean? You know, you want to, you know what I mean? If you listen to the words that I say and talk about it, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You know, I said you know, phony niggas look you right up in your face, G. Expecting unexpected things nowadays, see? Expect the person from the bottom make it to the top. Expect that I'm gonna put it down every time I drop. Expect the hunger and the pain when you reach a goal. Expect you can't believe everything that you've been told. I teach the little homies right because you told them wrong. We go ride against oppression while we stand strong. Politicians making money while we going broke. So they represent the people. That's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
They want to talk about it. So we can talk about it. Innocent to proven guilty. I don't know about it. You know what I mean? You know, it's like that.
Yeah. Woo!
You know?
I love it.
It's just facts.
Right.
It's just facts, man.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been around to see a lot, man. So when I spit from the heart. I only tell, you know what I mean? Like I said, I only spit what I know. I only talk what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They walk that walk, they need to do that shit.
That's it. You walk that walk, you gotta talk. That's how life is,
Yeah, you
man.
talk that talk, you better walk that too. Yeah.
Because somebody gonna call your bluff one day.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's just like if a motherfucker's out like pulls out a gun with no bullets in it. That's some dangerous ass shit. Like, cause if somebody else pulls one, they got bullets in theirs. You know?
Exactly.
It's
exactly.
And then your bluff gets called and it's too late. That's the last bluff you're ever gonna have.
Yeah. And you know what I mean? God bless them, man. But it's a lot of the bros in the rap game that lost their lives, you know what I mean, innocently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, some wasn't even like that, you know what I mean? But just caught it just because either they was with somebody.
Yep.
Or they was trying to be somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know? That's why I don't, don't get me wrong, man. I don't praise the journey that I've been through. I just tell it so somebody else don't got to go through it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
It's
not about me praising the journey.
Right. Right. I believe that 100% because it's like I tell my son, like, yo, I don't know every right answer, but I sure as hell know a lot of things you should not do because I've been there and I did it. And I can tell you it don't work. It won't work.
Exactly.
Nobody can make it work. So.
Exactly, man. When I wrote TikTok, that song TikTok, you know what I mean? That's why I said TikTok, the clock don't stop.
Yeah.
TikTok, the block stay hot. You know what I'm saying? It's on you to make a move. You got to pick your life and go on and choose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? I mean, you got to pick your life, man. You know, but I try to give them all the good advice and not the bad advice. You know what I mean? Experience.
Right.
You know?
We need more OGs like you. We need more OGs like you, homie, that have been around and are willing to tell their story and willing to tell the next generation, look, I've been there. This ain't cool. And it ain't gonna work. And you're gonna lose a lot, if not your life, you know?
Right. Like, you know, my thing is don't tell your story to glorify yourself.
Right.
I mean, tell your story to educate someone else not to go that route.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, the journey is the journey, man. You know what I mean? And I don't care who you is.
Right.
You know, it all comes to an end one day.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Guaranteed.
There's some ups and some downs, but the thing is, when that down comes, bro, bro, you're gonna wish you never did none of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and I've been around dudes, man. A lot of my bros that caught murders, and you know what I mean, believe me, bro, I don't give a fuck what it is. They did it when they did it, and they thought that it was right when they did it. But looking back, bro, I know a lot of them regret. Yeah, if they could have done it a different way, it would have changed the whole game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but we make the decisions we make, and we live with that, bro. You know what I mean, but you also got to grow from that too.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
You got to grow from that.
Yep.
You got to come out, you know what I mean, and give it back to the little bros and let them know, like, bro, I've been there, I've done that. This is a destruction path.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And now if they don't, if they don't heed the good advice, then at least you've done your part.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Because then hey, I tried and I really, and you know in your heart if you really tried or not, or and if hey, I tried and they just wouldn't listen, then it ain't on you. You did your best.
What can you do?
Right.
Right. What can you do? You did what you can do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how I implement that with the rap game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I come out and I do my thing with the mic. You know, I got some I got some raps that I just write for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
But you know, for the most of them, you know what I mean, even in those, I try to include a little bit of a lesson.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You know, I mean, Level Up was like that, you know. I talked my ish when I wrote Level Up, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I also gave out some positive
Yeah.
reinforcement in that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm
Absolutely.
not, and even me, bro. Like I'm not saying that I'm the angel either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I wrote a rhyme one time that the one that Mile High had reacted on. You know, I told him, you know, one of my lines, I said, I keep my ear to the street. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I said, I'm gonna spit it once again for my homies in the pen,
Yep.
from the one that came home with me trying to get a win,
Yeah.
for my homies in the trap trying to get a couple racks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the homies on the job trying to keep them going back. I
Yeah.
keep my ear to the street, but my body in the cut.
Yes.
I don't need to know your man. Ain't no business to discuss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's just, you know, yeah, I just, when I put it out there, that's what it's about. You know what I mean?
Right. And see, you know, somebody who's been around and actually knows a few things could listen to your music too and know 100%. Yeah, this dude's been around. He knows, like, he's been there.
Yeah.
You can tell because only somebody that's been would think of them things. Like, you know, like, you know, out here in the street, keep my ear to the street, but sitting in but my body in the cut. And then a brother working here, trying not to go back because we all know what it's like,
Right,
trying not to fucking go
right,
back and shit.
right, right. You trying to
Recidivism,
do the right thing.
right?
And that's it. Mostly every reactor that's ever reacted on me, the one thing they always notice about me, they be like, you can tell that he's real.
Real, 100%.
You can
Yeah,
you can tell that, you know, he's been there and he's just trying to get his story out,
yeah,
you know what I mean, to let people know, you know what I'm saying?
right.
You know,
I
but
could
you
tell
know,
right away you were a real dude. This is a real dude. These are real
yeah,
stories. These are real rhymes. And like, I can't even
right,
remember how I found you. To tell you the truth, I think I was just going through YouTube one day. I saw one of your videos and I clicked on it. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
damn, holy shit. Why have I not seen this
Yeah,
before? Then I
yeah,
started digging
yeah,
more and listening to more songs. I was like, man,
yeah,
every song he fucking murdered this shit. Like
yeah, yeah.
lyrical genius,
And, you know,
bro.
and you know what though, bro? You know what I mean? I'm still, you know, I know that I'm underrated. You know what I mean? You know,
Far
in the rap
underrated.
game. You know what I mean? And I know that, you know what I mean? Like my streams, my views, they're all low. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you why though, bro. You know what I mean? Because I don't put the time investment into trying to grow
Right,
myself like I should.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
I'm more concerned about the message getting out. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
And the
Right.
music
You know what I mean? A lot of
itself.
people, you know, yeah, you know, people put their time and their money in the studio
Right,
and they try to, you know, do the marketing schemes to
right,
push their stuff, do the promotions. You
right,
know, I don't really do too much of that. You know what I mean?
right,
Even though I get asked to do it, I get asked to
right,
do it all the time. You know
right,
what I mean? But it's just like, you know what I mean?
right,
I care more about what I'm saying
right.
than, you know what I mean? What, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? What, you know, how many people buy my stuff, how many people, you know what I mean?
right,
You
right.
know?
Yeah, because absolutely, yeah, you are definitely at, like I said earlier, far far better than anybody mainstream out there doing this shit or getting on TV or any of that shit. I mean, seriously, and I don't just say this just because you're on my show today or just to blow smoke. And that's one thing about me too. I always will keep it real and I'll always say it like it is. You are one of the better rappers ever to fucking rap. You are one of the best rappers I've ever heard, and I grew up in the golden age of fucking rap. So
Right, right,
that's saying
right.
a lot, bro. You're nice. You're beyond
I did it.
nice. Like you're one of the best
I
on
did that piece, right?
everything.
There's one there's one like 16 bar that I wrote for dude, his name is Michi Too Loud.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rapper out right now, but he had some type of a thing up there where he was like you know, I'm gonna put the instrumental track on, I'm gonna do my verse, and then, you know, whoever, you know, can fill in the bars with the other half of the instrumental. If they do it nice, I'll put it on my record. You know what I mean? I'll give
Yeah.
them, you know what I mean, that spot on my record. So, I did it. He sent it to me.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And I put my bars in there. That's the one where you see me in front of the camera. I got the red jersey fitted on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm like, if you see me in the city, best believe it won't be pretty. All my niggas keep it greedy. Go on and make me get to semi. I'm a chopper. We're the chopper. Motherfucker, helicopter. Spin the corner on your block. All you hear is blocker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I did the whole bar for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, believe me, like, he liked it, but he I don't think he liked it enough. You know what I mean?
What?
But like I like, in my heart, I put it out there to the media and the social media. They was eating it up. Like,
Right.
that was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
that was crazy. You know what I mean? But he didn't like it, so he didn't use it. He didn't use it on his track. You know what I'm
What
saying?
the
But
hell?
I put it out there to the media
Good.
because I was just trying to let them know, like, you didn't like it, but look how
Everybody
many
else
other
do.
people, right? Look how many, you know what I mean? So it's cool. It's cool if you didn't want to, plus he was a young guy anyway.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of these young guys, you know what I mean? They looking for a different type of style because young guys do a lot of this, other type of rap.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know I wouldn't even know if you call it rap, but
Mumble
it
rap.
is what it is.
Mumble
Right.
rap.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it makes money, then I'm happy for them that they make money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But
That's
me,
about all I can
I
be
think
happy about for them, though, because it's so many, like, I mean, some of them, it's okay, they're just not that talented, but they're trying. But then some of them know they're not talented and are not even trying.
right.
You know?
And I listened to that, and I listened to his part of the track. But I gotta say, like, I liked his bars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
His bars was good. That's what
Good.
made me want to say, well, let me throw something at him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because his bars was tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
let me get on this and let me see what it's gonna be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, he didn't disrespect though. He gave me props. You know what I'm saying? He just
That's
didn't.
cool.
And I told him already. I said, man, I'm already out. I'm already out already
Right.
anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
Established and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, But yeah, man, I just try to keep it moving, man. You
Right.
know what I mean? I got some stuff in the lab I'm trying to work on right now.
Okay.
I just bought some new equipment, actually, like
Nice.
studio quality equipment to put in my house.
Nice. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you
And I
don't need
got
no
this dude.
studio to make a studio quality album.
Yeah,
No, if you got equipment and shit like that, and just the way you already been releasing songs,
yeah,
man, it's cool. Like, I'll listen to a
yeah.
whole album all the way through like that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know what I mean? I already know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get, like I said, I get the compliments all the time. You know what I mean? I had people all the way from up New Zealand, like, hitting me up,
Yeah.
like, yeah, we listen to your music up here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, it's stretching out. Like I said, that's without a studio. I'm the type of dude, I know if I ever get into a studio, it's over. And I tell that all the time, like I'm really just playing around. You know what I mean? Right now, if I ever decide to really get busy,
Right.
like if I was to really donate my time to you know what I mean? Yeah, like it's gonna be something different for these niggas out here. You know what I mean? That's why I put in half the effort. I never put in all the effort, bro, because I got my own life to live. I got my own family to take care of.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if I ever was to invest 100%, bro, I mean, it'd be over for a lot of these dudes, man.
Right.
I mean,
I believe it.
they,
Bro, if you're
they
giving
think
half
they think I'm
effort
spending,
now, yeah, if you gave 100% now, you would destroy Jersey and along with the
yo,
rest of the planet.
they think I'm spitting bars now. Nah, bro. I would really put the pen to the pad and shock the globe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like you know what I mean. Like I said, but some people know. You know what I mean? Dudes who
Oh,
ran with me and been around me, they already know what I'm capable of. You know what I mean? But I just don't. I don't do it. 100% because I be tending to a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But shout out to Roger Kratz. He's the double XL writer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he right now he's super hot for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he really trying to put me on a different level.
That's
You know what I'm
cool.
saying? You know, I respect that. You know, I'm just kind of taking it in stride. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It is, yeah. If it comes, it comes. You know, I don't turn down no money, man. If
Right.
it turns into money, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? But other than
Hey.
that,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
You
Absolutely.
know,
Man, that's cool. That double XL again. Congrats on that, man. That's dope. And yeah, man, I just want to like. I mean, that's why I want to push your music too, because I just think it's so fucking good, and especially at a time like I don't care if it's a golden age of rap or right now, but you know it's right now, and a lot of shit just totally is said is awful. So it's like I listen, it's like
mhm.
yes, it's a fucking breath of fresh air. I'm suffocating. I need this. And so
Yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
get you,
man.
bro. I feel the same way, bro. When I listen to the music out here on my playlist, man, I don't have a lot on my playlist, man. I got most of the dudes that I have on my playlist, they underground. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Me
They
too.
underground. You know what I'm saying?
Either classic or
Yeah,
they're underground.
yeah. Like
Period.
I got, yeah, oh yeah, like you said, classic, old school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yep.
know, I do this. A dude from Cali, Strong Arm Steady. You know, a lot of people don't even listen. Probably don't even know about him like they should.
I'm gonna
Let's
check
do
them out.
Strong Arm Steady. Oh yeah, bro. You know what I mean, yeah, he's out there. You know what I mean, he's out there already. You know what I mean, Strong Arm Steady, man. He go get it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He go get it, man. Like, you know what I mean? If I was to tell you, you know, some of the dudes I really listen to, you would get an idea of the type of, you know what I mean, aspect and thinking that I think of. You know, I know these dudes when they spit it, they real with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? They
Right.
real with it. You know what I mean?
That's
You know, I had
cool.
a couple comments with Fat Joe. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The rapper. You know what I mean?
Dope.
I chopped it up with him a little while back. You know, he heard some
Okay.
songs that he liked. You know what I mean? I'm a champion. He heard I'm a champion. You know, he liked that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, you know, he wanted to do a little something for me. You know what I mean? You know,
That's cool.
everything costs money though. You know,
Right.
everything costs money. I don't care who you are. Nobody's gonna do nothing
No.
for free.
No.
You know what I mean? You
Right.
know, there's love. There's a certain amount of love involved. And there's a certain amount of finance involved with
Right.
that shit.
Because when it
You know what
comes
I mean?
down to it, at the end of the day, it's still business, even if they love this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I'm gonna help you, but you know what I mean? It's gonna cost you
Yeah.
something. That's how the game go, though.
I'm gonna help you,
You know what
but
I'm
not
saying?
that much.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you do, you know, once in a while you might catch a charitable
Yeah.
celebrity rapper that might reach their hand out. You know what I mean? To you know, break somebody in. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
if you get that break, you take that break and you run with it.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
know?
Like you said, if
You know
something
what I
turns
mean?
into money, you don't say no. As long as, like you said, you ain't signing your life away. You ain't basically modern day slave labor and shit.
Yeah, and that's me.
Oh,
Like, I just don't want to get, you know, I don't want to get signed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I
yeah.
mean? That's why I said, you know, they offered me 200,000. And my rapper said they offered me 200,000. They want me to label up now. I do this rap shit for fun. I ain't ready to table up now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to go, go, go. I like to play, play,
Play,
play.
play.
I want that Michael Jackson money, so I gotta say, say, say. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's how I am, man. You
Yeah.
know?
See, I'm glad I talked to you about that because I wanted to ask you about that. And cool, that shines some light on exactly what them lyrics mean then. Because I wanted to ask you some of that stuff if if you had talked to labels before and stuff, or what you thought about signing with the label. And yeah, it's I can see no you unless they were gonna come at you and be like you're gonna own all your masters and this, and you're gonna work on your own time in your own house and do all
Right,
this. Otherwise, they
right.
could get lost.
Right. And people, and I, like I said, I
And
spoke to
that's
dudes that,
smart.
yeah, I spoke to dudes that have, you know, albums and records out, and they were the first ones to warn me, like, bro, like,
Yeah.
no, yeah. I mean, you doing fine the way you are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, put a little bit more exposure on yourself if you feel like you want to, you
Right.
know, do some promotion, but you know, don't rush into a contract with anybody.
Right.
You know,
Right.
my older brother, you know what I mean? Shout out my brother Wiz, my oldest brother. He's the same way. You know, he try to, you know, guide me and, you know, tell me things, you know what I mean? Just what he know, you know, about contracts and, not wanting to do certain things in the industry, And I'm just a
Right.
dude, I consider myself like another Jay-Z, man. Like, when Jay-Z made the comment and he said, I'm not a rapper, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm not a rapper. I'm more like I'm a hustler that know how to rap. Like, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
me. You know what I mean? You know
yeah.
what I mean? I always been a hustler. I'm just one of them dudes that I just know how to rap too.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right. I was gonna
You
say
know?
you're a street dude that just rap on the side. Yeah,
Right. And there's a lot of them out there, bro. There's a
yeah,
lot of them out there, bro. There's a lot of dudes that play the blocks and get the fast money, but they so talented with the bars.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But we kind of do what comes first. By nature, we have to get that bread.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? And that's all it be, you know what I mean? And that's the thing that I learned. I just learned that, we can it's the same hustle. You just gotta do it in a legal way.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Same
Absolutely.
hustle. Keep the same grind.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I said in TikTok, I said I had to change the game, but keep the same grind.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Right, yeah, and that's what I did, man. I went back to school, man, and went and got my CDLs and,
Yeah.
went and got
Didn't
a,
you say you drive or something? You drive truck? Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. Went back to school, got my CDL, went and got my plumbing certification, a welder certification, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
Because
yeah.
at the end of the day, bro, everybody got to make a living somehow.
Right.
You know,
Right.
until you start getting them big royalty checks,
Right.
yeah, keep your hustle, keep
Yeah.
your grind. You know what I
Right.
mean? Pay your bills and do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's me, bro. I'm the same grinder. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself the same way. If I can get money on a block, I can get money in this job.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I gotta look
Put in
back
the
into
same
going
effort.
to school for some type of trade, because like me, I'm a multiple felon too. It's hard to get shit going. People don't want to give you you could be out. It's been 10 years since I went to prison, and motherfuckers still hear that and they're like, oh my god, like it's
Yeah,
just some terrible thing, and it ain't even
yeah. They hold it against you. They
yeah
hold it against you,
forever.
man. When I came home, man, when I did it and I got my CDL, I ended up starting my own trucking business. I bought my own
Yeah,
first rig. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
good,
Sometimes you have to show people, you know what I mean, that you still can hustle just in the legal way.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
You can
yes,
put it together, man. You can be whatever you want to be, bro.
yes,
You know what I mean? And that's me, you know what I mean? So I started my own trucking company. I was taking loads and you know what I mean? That's me, you know what I mean? I was doing that for 3 years.
yes.
You
Good
know,
job, brother.
still got my CDL. Yeah, I sold my rig, but
Sure,
I mean, right now I'm still at the CDL, so I use it
right.
to my advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. If you wanted to, you could go pick up a job like that for CDL type shit. Because actually,
Right.
there's a lot of CDL type jobs that aren't being filled, I guess. So, hell yeah.
They're in demand right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You
That would have
know.
been the better way to say it, in demand.
Yeah.
Sometimes my brain
Yeah.
goes the long way around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true, bro. It happens.
yeah,
But the grind is the grind, though, man. I stay with it.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You seem
Same
like
way
you
with the
have
music. I just
a good ethic to you. About just like you said, grinding, making money, staying on point. What is your driving motive? What is your motivation? What's your driving factor?
my you know my drive factor, bro, is rock bottom.
Yeah.
And anybody who's ever been there don't want to go back there, bro.
Nope.
You know what I mean? If you ever been, and this is just real shit. If
Real
you ever
shit.
been at rock bottom, you know what it feels like.
Yep.
So when you pull yourself out of that situation, you remember where you came from in order to know where you're supposed to go.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I look back every time and when you know what I mean, when even if you know what I mean, even when I think about, you know what I mean, what I could do or how I could change the game and do this and that and the other, and you know what I mean, I take a look back at the long road that it took me, you know what I mean, in my travels to get where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And I look at all of the down times, I had a lot of good times in my life, but I also been at times where I was hurting and you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and when you go through that type of lifestyle where you can hit that rock bottom, you know what I mean? You want to tell yourself, bro, that ain't never gonna be me again.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So when you grind hard. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? I'm 2 weeks ahead of myself, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yes.
that's how strong I
Yes.
grind, bro. I'm like 2 weeks ahead of myself. You know what I'm
Bro, you
saying?
gotta put that in a rhyme.
Word up.
That is
I mean,
dope.
that's facts. And that's facts. I'm always ahead of the game because I never want to let myself go back to that type of situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know? So
Because you learned
that's, you
from
know,
your
people,
mistakes. You learned, you said, this is
right,
what got me here. This is how I'm going to do this shit different because this shit is
right,
not going to fucking happen
right.
again.
Can't do that again.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Same here. I
Can't
was
do
like,
that again.
nope. Not again. And actually, this time when I went, I earned my way out. I went to boot camp. So I still ended up doing 2 years altogether, but the last 6 months of it was in boot camp. And man, them motherfuckers worked me hard, B-Ville.
Yeah. Hey, I know about it, man. I know about it.
They
I
got
mean,
me.
I never got the chance to get that. You know, to me, you know, the type of time I was facing, boot camp was a blessing if I could have got it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I do know some who traveled that road, man, and
Yeah.
yeah, I know that within itself is not an easy road. You
No.
know,
But
I
I
mean,
learned a lot.
I
I
didn't.
learned a lot about myself and about other things. Like, they had us running at 5 in the morning. They'd get you up every day, 5:15, and every day you'd exercise. But like every other day you'd run, and on every other day you'd do aerobics. But you'd have to
Structure.
run 5 miles, and there was two runs. There was an A run and B run. B run it wasn't too fast, but A run, man, those motherfuckers were having us run like 5 miles in 37 minutes and shit. Like, oh
Yeah,
man, and then
yeah, it's a lot, bro. But
yeah,
you know what though?
that was good
You know, you
though.
didn't know it. Right, you didn't know it then, but bro, all they were trying to build in you was more better structure and better
Yes,
character,
yep,
discipline.
and they figured they told us if you can follow all these other useless little rules here about folding your clothes a certain way and measuring this and that in your lockers, there's no reason you can't follow a couple probation rules or parole and shit when you get out and follow along. There's no reason you can't.
That's
And,
right. That's
and
the lesson.
right.
That's the
And you know
lesson.
what? They actually had us go in and look up, all right, what do you need to get your license when you get out? This, and give us a list. This is your checklist to get your license. Oh, you don't have your
Right.
GED, you're going to get it. Oh, you need this, you're going to do it. And like they had us get ready for, they'd have people doing mock interviews in there and shit like that so they could
Right.
do it because a lot of people don't know that shit. And so,
Yeah, that
you
stuff
know,
they teach you so that you got some type of ground to fall on when
yeah,
you get out.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You know,
exactly.
man, I know, bro. I've been through all of that. You know what I mean? And
Right,
that's what I say. You know, I excelled in everything. You know what I mean? But whether I
right,
was in prison or on the street, you know what I mean?
right,
I excelled. You know what I mean? I pushed myself. You know what I mean? To the limit. You know what I mean?
right.
You know, and you know what I mean, you got to, bro. You know what I mean? I'm always out to be a winner. That's why when I wrote I'm a champion, I wrote I'm a champion for that reason. You know, people used to ask me like, why that title? And I said, because, you know what I mean? After all that I've been through in my life, you know what I mean? I'm a champ because I survived all that shit. I survived all that shit and still came back out on top. You know
Fucking
what I'm
right.
saying?
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, I've been stuck in the dungeon, bro. I've been stuck in the dungeon for years. You know what I mean?
Right.
5 years here, 6 years there. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I didn't did it all. You know what I mean? I still came out and
Yes.
didn't let life suck me under.
Right.
You know what I mean? I came out and still excelled, still made something of myself, still bought a brand new car. You know what I mean? I did it the legal way though.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? Still
Yeah.
started a truck company, but I did it legal though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Leveling
So I'm a
up.
champ. Right, I'm a champ, bro. You know what I mean? And everybody out there that has, you know what I mean, come that far in that type of journey, if you brought yourself from the bottom to the top, you a champ.
Right.
You a champ.
Right.
That's what makes you a champ. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Because you overcame what you needed to overcome.
Thank you, brother. That means a
You
lot
know what I
to
mean?
me. Especially coming
Bro,
from an OG that I look up to, man. That means a lot to me, brother.
yeah, I mean, I appreciate it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my little bros. That's what they say about. I got 1,000 little bros around me, man. You know what I mean? All little young hotheads.
Yeah.
But one thing but they do listen to me, bro.
Good.
I mean,
Good.
yeah, they listen to me. You know what I mean? They be like, "Oh, gee, I know you know." You
Right.
know what I mean? I know you know, so I know. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm gonna take your advice, bro. And I try to give them only the good advice, bro.
Right. You ain't gonna steer them wrong.
Yeah,
You have
man.
no motivation to, and you ain't that type of cat. You don't move that way. I could just from
Right.
listening to your raps, I could tell you were a straight up dude. Like this dude don't move in any type of weird creep way. He's on some real shit. Like that
Yeah.
like real recognize real. I could tell right away. Like not to be cliche about the real recognize real, but I mean I could just tell right away. Like this dude's on some real shit. Like
Yeah.
you can tell, like, if you talk to this dude, I guarantee if you met him, you get exactly what he says,
Yeah.
like, exactly what you see and get right there. That's
Yeah.
what it is,
That's exactly it, bro. That's the one comment I get from almost everybody that know me. If somebody talks about me to somebody else, the first thing they're gonna say to them, like, oh, I know B-Ville, he real, that's a real dude. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? That's a real dude, you know what I mean? Or they gonna say Royal, you know what I mean? Because you know, B-Ville is
yeah,
my stage name, but
yeah.
everybody know I'm Royal, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
You know what I mean? That's my name. So
okay,
when you say Royal, they're gonna say, yo, I know, bro. I
okay.
know Royal, man. I know Royal for 20 years, bro. He's the same dude. He's not a dude that changed up, bro. He's the same dude.
All right, yeah, hell yeah. And like I said, when you listen to that music, you can tell because like just the details of the words you're spitting, because it isn't just word salad. It means something. Like whether you're telling a story, like on that when you're like, my cousin came to me about a problem before, you wanted to come get the strap and you went with him and shit.
Hey, listen though. Let me tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you something else you didn't even know. You know who that story was about?
Uh-uh.
Matt Cleve.
Yeah, I was just gonna guess that, but I didn't want to say, but because you told me earlier he was your cousin, so I was just thinking, man, your cousin, yeah,
Yeah,
dude. See,
that
this is
story,
the
that
kind of
whole
shit I
story.
love knowing.
He'll tell you. He'll tell you the same story. You catch an interview with Matt Cleve, he'll tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's what it was about. You know what I mean? And you know, everything was true. You know what I mean? Um, I said, I said, I told him, give me like an hour, let me hit up the bro. He had a Mac full clip with it, next
I
thing dope.
know.
Joe to First Street, Elizabeth to pick up the Mac. Slid the North, seen the homies, now I'm on my way back. Pulled up on my little cousin with the black book bag. Told me, hit me if you need me or this shit go bad. Same time I'm laying low, coming home from the pen, trying to duck these fucking cops where they back.
Yeah,
Switching cars, fucking cops, took my two-door act. Shit is hot, so I sold it for a
a
couple
couple
of
of
racks.
racks. Yeah,
Yep,
that
I wrote
shit's
that.
hot, man.
That's
That's
a
one of
true
my
story.
favorite joints by you, bro. That's one
Yep,
of my
that's my
favorite
true
joints.
story.
That shit's hot,
Matt
dude.
Cleve, he had an act back then, an act Integra when they was, big in the streets and everybody was driving them.
Yeah.
He had the four door, and I had the two-door.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yup.
you know what I mean? Yeah, and we was rocking back then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had
Doing
some
your
shit he wanted to
thing.
take care of.
Yep.
He had some shit he wanted to take care of, and he came to me, true story. And I was just coming home from prison again,
Right.
man.
Man, it sounded like the
Yeah,
motherfuckers. It sounded like the problem in that story. They were on some fucking bullshit. Some grimy ass bullshit.
yeah, hey, man.
Damn.
I mean, there's one thing I always say.
Major.
I think I even said that in my rhyme. The hood is a little gritty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real shit.
The
It
hood is
wasn't no
always,
made up shit. This is people's lives are at stake.
yeah, facts. You know what I mean? It's you or them when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
If you live in that type of lifestyle, it's you or them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you
And
better
I'm
be
just a dude.
prepared because they are.
Yeah, I've been trained to be on point all my life. You know what I mean? And
Right.
all my bros are surrounded by me. We run the same way. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? A lot of us, even though I'm not in the game like I used to be, bro, I'm
Right.
still, you know what I mean? I'm still on point about everything,
Yeah.
because even if it's 10 years later, man, if I shot his brother, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? 10 years later, he didn't forget about the fact that I
No.
shot his brother.
Nope. He'll
You know what
never
I'm saying?
forget.
Right. So you know what I mean? You might be out of it, but you're really never out of it.
Right. And you know what?
You know what I'm
Because you're
saying?
smart and because you're older, that's why you ain't in it. Like, I had to restart my recorder right here because it ran out of memory. So I erased a bunch of files. Luckily, B-Ville was super cool about it. He didn't get mad or offended or anything. He was really super cool about it. So thank you, B-Ville. Here's the rest of the interview. What were we talking about there? Oh yeah. Just people making bad decisions and not falling back when they need to, and and especially people that have been to prison and have been this route how many times? Like something's
Yeah,
got to change, or else nothing
right.
changes.
I think the saddest thing like one of the saddest things I've ever seen from the young bros, man.
Yeah,
I remember I was walking to the corner store to get it was in Elizabeth,
yeah,
walking to the corner store to get a Black and Mild.
yeah,
Back then I was smoking the Black and Milds. So young boy, I know he used to run with my son and him. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So he said, I seen him going to the corner store. It's probably like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I said, what's up, little bro? He said, oh, what's up, big Royal? I said, yeah, what's going on, man? What you doing out here this early?
Yeah.
So he said, I'm just hanging out, you know what I mean, on the corner. You know what I mean? I said, shouldn't you be in school? So he said to me, he said, school for what? I said, what you
Man,
mean? I said, what you mean? School for what, bro? You know what I mean? You're supposed to be in school, man. What you
right,
doing? You know what I'm saying? He
right.
said, man, he said, hey, listen, man. He said, ain't nothing in school for me. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? He said, he said, my older brother is in prison.
Yep,
He said, my dad is in prison.
yep.
He said, my grandparents is raising me. He said, if they ended up in prison, he said, what makes me think I'm not going to end up in prison?
That
Fuck,
mentality.
fuck my head up, bro. That
Right,
fucked my head up. Yeah, man, it made me think about something right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
I bet.
You know? And I had to look at him. I said, bro, I said, listen, man, you got a choice to do whatever you want to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You don't gotta
Don't think
follow
that
their
because
footsteps.
don't think that because that happened to your brother and your father that you got to perpetuate the same cycle, bro.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? You
right.
can be whatever you want to be, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You know what I mean? Go to school and get an education to be better than what they did. They don't want you to turn into what they turned into,
right,
you know? But it woke me up because it was a sad case when the little bros in the hood don't think that they could amount to something greater than being in the hood or in prison.
wow, that is sad.
You know what I'm saying?
That is sad.
Like it just gave me a reality check. Like these kids, they out here and they lost in the mind.
Don't even
You know what I'm
believe
saying?
in themselves.
Right. They lost in the mind, bro. You know what I mean? Who do they have to look up to? You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
You know, they don't have nobody to tell them what not to do. They don't have nobody to tell them to get off the corner and don't do this and don't do that. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Get
Like
in
this dude, you
school.
know what I mean? Yeah, this little boy, he like 11 years old, but he already feel like his life is already predestined to either prison or the
Right.
hood.
Like it's
You know what I'm
over
saying?
already.
Right. Like, yeah, I don't have to do nothing else. I pretty much know this as far as I'm gonna go.
Right, right.
You know what I
Think
mean?
of that. 11 years old and saying this is it. That this I already know this is what's gonna happen, so fuck it.
Right. I told him,
Wow.
I said, bro,
Wow.
that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be that way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Hell
You don't
no.
have to be that way. You know what I mean? Don't perpetuate the cycle, man. Don't give these motherfuckers what they want. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Break that
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Break that
Right.
mold and don't let, because it's that society has set it up for, they want them boys not say boys in the, but they want them kids in the hood to feel that way. They want them to not
Right.
believe in themselves, not be sure of
Not
anything, and the
believe.
only thing they're sure of is that, well, I'm either gonna die or go to prison.
My
That's
belief,
fucked up.
bro, with the cycle of what it is today, man, you know what I mean, how I really feel. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? With the cycle of what it is today, the higher ups and the riches and the rich, they want to stay rich and they would nothing like nothing better than to keep, what I mean, poor people where they at, whether you
yep,
white, black, Spanish,
yep,
whatever, bro. They believe they don't look at it like that. They only look at
right,
rich is rich and
right,
and poor is poor. You know what I'm
yep.
saying? You know what I
Poor and
mean? So you
uneducated is poor and uneducated. Fuck them,
right, right, right. So when you in the hood and you can't make it out, they don't want nothing better for you. They don't want you to make it out anyway.
no,
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
no,
That's why they give you the food stamps. That's why
yeah,
they give you the welfare checks.
yeah,
That's
get
why
you
they
dependent
put
on
you
them.
in right. That's why they give you public housing where you only got to pay $20 rent. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You know what I mean? They get that to you on purpose because they say, hey, listen, man, we're gonna stick you in housing. We're gonna give you subsidy rent where you ain't gotta pay nothing but $50 a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We're gonna give you a welfare check so you can, you know what I mean, pay the $50 plus have money left over to pay your electric bill. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And a little
Right.
bit of money with the kids. We're gonna give you food stamps so you ain't gotta spend money on the food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
so you don't have a reason to leave the hood.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Live it up.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Ghetto fabulous. You can stay
Right.
right here and live comfortably, bro. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And because a lot of people don't see it like that, you know, in my projects back in the day, you know, a couple of dudes, they was balling. You know, we was all on the corner out there hustling. You know what I'm saying? I know dudes who had Beamers and Bentleys and Jags. You know what I mean? But
Doing
we
it.
we still living in the projects.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
we
Instead of
still live.
buying a house and buying some land, they went and bought a big ass car.
And that's you know what I mean? Because it's
That
like we trying
mentality.
to keep it. It's like we trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or at least look like we trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You
You just
know,
put a whole nother spin on this shit for me.
it took. Believe me, when I was younger, you know, I played the same game, but it
Oh yeah.
didn't take for me to get older to start realizing, you know, what the system is really doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You
Right.
know, they're trying to keep you where you at. You know what I mean? That's why I put it in that rhyme when I said talk about it. You know what I mean? I said, you know, we in the hood, food stamps paying cheap rent. They're trying to keep us where we at. Don't it make sense?
Right.
You know what I mean? The
Right.
biggest dealer in the hood is still in the hood. You know what I
Right.
mean? He think he the connect, but his connect is the nigga living good.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
Yeah.
put your money on a car, his is on a yacht. You taking trips around the world. He taking trips around the world, and you around the
Around the
block.
block. Yeah.
Right? Like, think about it. You ain't going nowhere.
No,
You
it's
know what
that
I mean?
mentality.
Right. You know what I mean? But, you know, cats got to smarten up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't until I smartened up that I started seeing, like, you know, how we've been being used and abused for the longest.
Yeah. They
You know
act
what I mean?
like society acts like, oh, since they got rid of the Jim Crow laws and this and that in the late 60s, everything's fine now. Shit ain't ever been equal or fine or the way it's supposed to be since it started.
And bro,
Nothing
and one
changed
thing they
here.
got to understand is just because you abolish a law
Right.
doesn't mean that the characters have left the building.
Right. Or you abolish
You
the
understand what I'm
idea,
saying?
the
Right,
ideas,
right,
the
right.
mentality,
Right.
the
I don't care if you
prejudices.
take away you can take away slavery, but it won't stop some white people, you know what I mean, from looking at black people in a slavery type manner. They're
Yes.
nothing less than a slave. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's, you know, and like I said, you know, that's not, pointing the finger at, you know what I mean? It's just that, you know what I mean, we all know what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's you know what I mean? There's some very, very good white people out there that do their part and
Yeah.
they stand by what's really right. But
Right.
then we also know, you know what I mean? You know,
Right.
and it's just been buried. That's all. It's just been buried because some
Right.
people are never going to change. You know what I'm saying?
No.
If you teach your child from birth that, you know what I mean, to hate
Right.
black people,
Right.
then when that's all he know. So when
Right.
he get older, why you hate
Yeah.
black people? Some of them don't even know. They don't
Right.
even know
Right.
that they hate black people. My daddy said that, you know what I mean? My daddy
Yeah.
said that that's what I got to do.
Right. It's like
You know what I'm
on the
saying?
Chappelle show when he was or no. American History X, I think, where he was talking to him. He's like, I hate black. I don't know what, blah, blah, I just hate them and shit like that. Actually,
Yeah.
I think it was on American History X and Chappelle show where he's like, I don't know
Yeah.
why, but I just hate them. I'm gonna go hate some black guys today, and like, only they said some more harsh words than that, but. Yeah, that's what it is. It's ignorance, hatred over what? What the fuck did anyone ever do to any? And especially if you've
Right.
never met one and you don't know any black people, how the fuck could
Right.
you say you don't like them?
Right. I just don't because my mommy or my daddy said so.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But this, that's what goes on. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's any nationality. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? With Indian, Spanish. You know what I mean? You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's you know what I mean? That's why I said I had spoke about what I mean before on our show. I even put it on TikTok. I had a message about just people treating people better than than we have been. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
know, I mean all cultures, man. We need to respect each other, embrace each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not a perfect world because everybody's not going to do it. And everybody's not going to be accepting of something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, you leave the ignorant shit to the ignorant people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You deal with the ones that choose to deal with you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, and you know, this guy, I forgot his name. The guy that's out there speaking about you know, the gun violence, and you know, I think his name was Charleston White.
Okay.
See him on TikTok?
I think so. Yeah.
He be going against all of the rappers, you know, because they talk all of the gun stuff, and you know, he go against the gangs. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know, I mean, you know, I said it like, you know, I heard another rapper say it, but you know, I say it again, like, you know, I agree with a lot of what Charleston White says. It's just that, you know what I mean, you know, his message gets delivered in a
Wrong.
misconstrued way because he doesn't bite his tongue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he comes off real nasty.
Okay.
You know
So
what I mean?
yeah, he's
But
probably is opinionated and thinks I'm right, so I don't care how I sound.
right. But his message is valid though.
Okay.
You know what I
I'll
mean?
have to check him out. What did you say his name was?
Charleston White. Yeah.
I got my own
And,
page
you
here
know,
where I've been writing stuff down. Mile High, the Somebody for Real reaction, strong arm. What was it? Strong arm. What?
yeah, strong arm steady, man.
Yeah,
You know what I
strong
mean?
arm
Shout out to
steady.
strong arm
That's
steady.
it. I couldn't read the word
Yeah,
steady. I was like, what the hell did I write?
yeah, yeah,
There we go.
yeah. Bro got some bars, man. You know what I'm saying? He got some bars, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
but
know
bro,
if,
you know what I mean?
if you listen to him, he gotta have bars. If
I
the
don't,
rapper I listen to listens to him, I gotta hear it.
bro, I don't listen to a cat if he ain't got bars.
Right.
I mean, I don't care if you make a hit record or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
If your bars ain't what it's supposed to be, I don't even listen
Trash.
to it, bro.
Right.
You know what
I
I
don't
mean? I
care if
listen for the
it's
real.
all over TV and that's what everybody's listening to. If it sucks,
Right,
it sucks. And like, if it ain't
right,
got bars, then to me it's trash. It could even have
right,
a
right, right.
weird ass beat, something just
Yeah,
weird. Where at first you hear it and you're like, I don't even know if I could listen to that. But then they come with some crazy bars and you're like,
yeah,
yeah, now
yeah.
it works.
Exactly. Exactly. And you got something, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, I'm mostly old school, you know what I mean? Because that's the era I came up in, you know what I mean, with the
Yeah.
OG rappers. You know what I mean? You know, but they, you know, like I said, you know, their rap back then was to the point. You know what I mean? You know, they
Right.
represented what the essence of hip hop was about.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, nowadays, you know, it's a little bit you know, it's a little bit tainted. These guys have developed a new style, and you know, now it's about, you know, I'm gonna make a song to this dance, or I'm gonna jump around and act like I'm, you know what I mean? I don't know what they do, you know what I mean? But it's, you know, my daughter, you know, my kids listen to a lot of that, you know what I mean? But I can't
Right.
tell them what to listen to, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's that breed of generation.
Yeah. My
You know
son
what I mean?
tries to
So
listen to a lot of the newer stuff too, but I try to show him like, look, and I even show him like, look, you can listen to some newer shit, but even like, and it's got that new sound and it sounds like track, but they got bars. Like this young cat, I want to give a shout out to Bossed Up C-Day over in Erie, PA. That young cat can rap and he comes with
yeah,
bars, but it, you know, when you first hear it, you're gonna think it you know, it's that other stuff, but it's not. He starts
it's
rapping, you're
not.
like, yeah, this cat's got it. And so shout out
Yeah.
to him for keeping real bars going, even with this newer shit
You
going
got
on.
you
So
got some young ones. You got some young ones that got it on point.
yeah,
You know what I mean? There
they're
is
few
some,
and
you know what I
far
mean? You
between,
know?
but there's a couple of them.
Right. You know what I
Yep,
mean? So, you know, the young ones that got it on point, I give them respect. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You know, you know what I mean? But you
absolutely.
know, the other ones, you know, I don't make a comment about them. I just
Yep,
don't listen to them.
right,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
I just leave it. Why should I
Yeah,
waste my energy even going on there to listen to it and comment and say negative shit and ruin my day just to talk about something I don't even like?
right. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It ain't worth the energy. It ain't worth your energy, bro. You know what I
no,
mean?
nope.
But you know, yeah, I'm proud of certain rappers, man, in the game right
Yeah,
now. You know, that's holding it up. You know what I'm saying? And doing a good
yeah,
job with their bars. You know what I mean? You know, and like I said, even though, like, you know, even though I'm not a celebrity rapper, you know what I mean? Like, you know, to their degree, You know what I'm saying? I always consider myself, you know what I mean? I'm definitely in the game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
It's
hell
just
yeah.
like any other rapper that got exposed, that before he made it, he was nobody too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You know,
You're out in the
I don't care
streets
who you was,
grinding.
before you got put on,
Yeah.
everybody paid their dues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody paid their dues. Nobody just like went right to the top. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you got to get discovered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yep.
get discovered. Somebody's got to see you, to know you, to like your style. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I know, you know what I mean? If I had the right promotion, I would have been got way more offers than I've been getting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You
big
know,
time. Big
but
time.
I just don't. Yeah, you know what I mean. But I don't be trying to do it to the degree. Like I said,
Right.
yeah. To me, it's more like you know what I mean. This is a hobby for me. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Well,
you
man,
know.
what is your hobby? You
Right,
smash to a degree over what other people can't do for their life.
yeah.
If you
I
gave
mean,
somebody, if you put a gun to some of these cats' heads, like most people in the world, even people that are supposed to be great rappers, you said you write a rhyme that you write some bars that compares to B-Ville's, you'd end up shooting them because it ain't gonna happen.
yeah. They got some out there that don't deserve the credit that they getting. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But the ones that do, man, you know what I mean? Like, I like all of the Locks music,
yeah,
Jada and them.
yep,
You know what I mean? But I'm a dude that I listen to what you say. I don't listen to,
yes,
if the beat is
yeah,
hot, the beat is hot. That might
right,
catch my eye.
yeah,
But I'm more listening to what you're
yeah,
saying.
right.
You know
The
what I mean?
lyrics,
Is there
always the
meaning
lyrics,
in what you're saying?
right,
You know what I mean?
yes,
And that's what keeps somebody's interest open.
right,
I seen somebody do a show one time. I forgot who it was, but it was a rapper, and nobody was dancing, nobody was head bopping. Even the
huh.
DJ was on the side, like
Yeah,
he was waiting, like he was just waiting for the dude to start rapping. You know what I'm
wow,
saying? And I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeah, because he had no content. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
He had no content, I mean, and then you wanna, and if you're gonna do bars, bro, and you're gonna be on stage, and you want to be an entertainer, you know what I mean? If you want to do stage presence, you got to be an entertainer.
yeah, yeah,
You can't,
absolutely,
you know what I mean? DMX brought the crowd to him.
yes,
Method Man brings the crowd to him. You
yes,
know what I mean? People, you know what I mean? When you can, you know what I mean? Because there's some people that's only meant to be on the mic and not to
right,
be on the stage.
yes, yes, or meant
You know
to
what I
just
mean?
write the shit, not to actually perform it,
Right,
you
right.
know?
Because you may not be a performer.
Yeah. You might
You know
have
what I mean?
some great knowledge up here, a great mind for writing stuff, but yeah, like I say, you might not be a performer at all.
Right.
And then
To
what,
the point
you
where
know?
people, right, to the point where people are just like staring at you until you finish.
Right. Or
You
just
know what I mean?
cringing like, ooh, hey,
Right.
when's
They
this
just
gonna
right.
stop?
Right. And even if they say that you had some content to your bars, they can say, this guy
Right.
had content, but he had no stage performance.
Yeah, exactly. I had no stage presence. He just didn't have
Right.
it.
You
Right.
got to know how to bring the crowd to you.
Yeah, and work the
You know what I
crowd
mean?
and interact with them
Right.
and
You got
shit.
it. Right.
Yeah.
You got to get it. If the crowd can't feel you, then you ain't moving right.
Nope. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Exactly.
I mean, like I've been doing, little talent shows and all that when I was since I was a juvenile. You know what I mean? And I got older, I got offered to do shows and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, every time if I rock and if I do a show, people are going to be into me.
Right.
I mean, they're going to be into
Absolutely.
me just because of the way I move, how
Yeah.
I do what I do. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's the word play combined with your stage presence.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? You, you
Yep.
know, and when I'm on stage, I entertain. I
Yes.
mean, I put motion with my bars. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So people are not, people are sitting there and they like, oh yeah. And you
Yeah.
got people wanting to dance, you know what I mean? People
Yeah.
want to do the hip hop dances because you know what I mean? You got to bring people to you if
Yeah.
you're going to be a performer,
Absolutely.
you
But
know?
even on your video, like B-Ville on the Rise, you're moving with your words and shit and
Right,
putting on a show. And it
right,
was
right,
entertaining to watch. It was fun. I was like, man,
right.
it was a dope ass video. And check it out. Look at all the fucking shit that they've put into. And I ain't knocking them or nothing. Some of the music videos for over the years have been dope that have been on MTV and shit, right? But look at all them. Some of them costing millions of dollars. And you filmed that shit just out there rapping in the yard, and it was just as dope as any of them.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's the presence that you bring. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I mean? You know, you have to get people to get into who you are and what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, it's not about jumping around. It's not about jumping around like a clown or nothing like that.
Right.
But it's about bringing it. So it's about bringing your energy to the people and letting the people feel your energy.
Yeah. Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Because
Hell
if
yeah.
you can, you know what I mean? So, you know, like when I did Now You Know, I was sitting in the car. You know what I mean? The video to Now You Know.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I was sitting in the car, but I had a lot of, you know what I mean? I had a lot of hand movement. I wasn't just, you know what I mean? So when people, you know, they hear me spitting, but they also see me, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm describing and illustrating with my words, I'm pointing, I'm showing them. So so now people
and even the way you were looking, like it was to the me, like I'm doing the big boy things, doing that big boy,
Right.
That song, right?
Yeah, that's level up.
Oh yeah, that's level up. Yeah, yep. Now you know it's a different one, but now you know they're both in the car though, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I was driving. I was actually driving when I did that video.
Yeah. That's just like even when you were like turning, because you were turning and you'd have to look, you know, and it's like even that was like the music and looked good like a music video. It was dope.
I really was driving. And one of my bros, you know what I mean? You know, I went live, and that's what happened. I went live, and the song was on while I was driving. So now I'm kind of rapping with the song while I'm driving. You know what I mean? So after the live had ended, one of my bros took it, and you know, he put the actual song with the over top of the video.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? To make it, to you know what I mean, to give it more of a crisp sound.
A little better,
Right, and then he put it out there. I didn't even know he did it. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't even know he did it. You know what I mean? But he was like, "Yo, like, you was really driving while you were singing it." So I just, you know, I put it together like a video, and I'm like, "Oh well," you know what I mean? You know,
that was
and
a
they
good
got
video.
A lot of views. Yeah, and
that's one of my favorites, man.
Video, right, that video still gets a lot of views.
Yeah,
and I wasn't doing nothing but just driving.
Right, and I love the lyrics to it, man. The lyrics is dope, even just the way it starts doing that big boy things. I got big boy, man. I love that shit.
That's it. And that's true, you know what I mean? All that shit, you know what I mean? Level Up was about taking things to another level, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, getting your life together.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, that's why I said I'm in a whole new lane, spitting that OG game.
Yeah.
Keeping that big boy swag, because I do them big boy things. I'm on my grind every day. Shit on my mind all day. I'm on that level up shit, making that level up pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I mean? You know, I was just, that's it, bro. You know what I mean? I put that on, it went out to Instagram, and I got a lot of reactions for that, you know what I mean? And I wasn't even, that was just me, just regular, you know, just driving, you know what I'm saying? And I did that when I'm a champion too. That's I'm a champion. Was recorded. Right?
I'm a champion.
Love that. I got a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people want that. They want that. I got some T-shirts, man. I got to get them made up though. I mean, that say B-Ville and they say I'm a champion on the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. I mean, I got a lot of reactions. I mean, reactionists, they want it. You know what I mean? You know, because they like that song.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you make some of them shirts, man, I want to order one. I want you to sign it though, and I'm gonna hang it on my wall.
Oh yeah, bro. I already said. I mean, shout out to April G. You know what I mean? April G. You know, the
April G.
Yeah, I was supposed to have sent her one. You know, I was supposed to been sent her one, bro. But I've been so moving around, doing so many things. But she one of the first on my list that I'm gonna send. You know what I mean? Because she's like, I gotta have it. She said, I gotta have it. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, just send me a B-Ville t-shirt, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm a champion on it. She was like, I need it. And she's in there doing the I'm a champion thing.
Yeah.
You know?
She seems cool and loyal and shit.
April G is a good G is a good chick, man.
She's like a good ass person.
Yeah, April G is a good chick, man. She do live reactions. She's fly peoples. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of them out there. You know, I did one with King Blitz. You know what I'm saying? I did one with, like I said, Mount High. He did a couple of mine. April G's done a couple of mine. Just it's a bunch of them, bro. You know what I mean? You know, I did a lot of reactions for. But yeah, shout out to my man too, Dave Grashon. He's actually the dude that brought B-Ville out. People don't even know. You know what I mean? Dave Grashon. You know what I mean? I played football with him in high school. We go way back.
Yeah.
And when I got out of prison, he was hanging around with Matt Cleve and them.
Okay.
And then Lyrics.
Okay.
And those are my bros. So, we was all
Yeah.
together, one day, you know what I mean? And I was at one of Lyrics' video shoots.
Okay.
And we were talking then. You know what I mean? But afterwards I had talked to Dave on the phone and he said, "Yo, Royal, man." He said, "Royal, are you still rapping?" He said, "I know you used to be a monster back in the day." He said, I still am a monster, guy. You know what I mean? So, he was like, "Well, listen, bro." He said, "I got these instrumental beats." You know what I mean? He said, "You think you still got it?" He said, "Send me something." You know what I'm saying?
Any beat.
So, yeah, I went into the lab, that night. I think it took me about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And I just sent it back to him. You know what I mean? And, he was like, wow. He was like, yo, you still got it. You know what I mean? And that was the first reaction that Mile High did on me because he sent it to Mile High like,
Okay.
you got to hear this guy.
Yes.
You got to hear this guy. You know what I mean? And he entitled the track, Bars from the Yard, like the prison yard. It was called Bars from the Yard. You know what I mean? Yeah, it got a lot of views. It went over 1,000, a couple of thousand views on that shit. You know what I mean? But from that, Dave was like, you gotta have another one ready. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what I mean? All right, you know what I mean? I got into it.
But oh, sorry.
Yeah, we started rocking from there.
What?
That was actually the start of B-Ville right there.
Okay. That was a start, huh?
That was the start, bro. From there on in, he was sending me beats, and that's where the any beat came in at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything anybody would throw at me, I would just give it back to him. You know what I mean? With bars and beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I said, any beat. So when people send me a beat, I got a lot of beat makers. They send me beats all the time. I got stuff on deck. Like I said, it's just waiting to come out.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I can't wait to hear it all. I'm serious.
Yeah,
I can't wait to every freestyle, every song. I want to hear it all. And I like, man, because I ain't ever heard you on a track yet where you were lacking. Never.
Yeah.
Now, I know when I pop in a B-Ville song, there's gonna be double, even triple entendres. There's gonna be metaphors and punchlines. There's gonna be shit that I gotta actually sit and think and say, wait, now, hold on. Maybe some of it I've had to write down and look at it and say, oh, okay, yeah. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, and then the next day it'll hit me again in a different way. Like, whoa, he could have meant this too.
Yeah. You got to catch it. It's in there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some people make their some people make their entendres and they make when they put it together, some people make it so obvious that you can see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like me, you know what I mean? I let you sit back, and play it again. If you run it through the first time, you'll be like, that was hot.
Yeah.
And then you run it back again and be like, oh, now I caught this and I caught that.
Yeah.
Oh, did he mean this when he said that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't make it too obvious for you, but if you're really a person that listens, that's how I really know who listens to bars.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if you listen to bars, then you'll catch it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to give it to you so easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? I give it to you so that you can rewind it back and be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what he meant when he said that.
Right. There's been shit in rhymes before where just it took like even years later where I was like, bam, damn, that's what the fuck he meant, So like, yeah, I'm sure there's stuff even in some of your songs that I haven't caught yet. And then it'll just hit me one day like, bam, man, but there's shit already where I've literally sat and had to write it down and look at it and be like, wait, now, if this goes with because it's, man, you put a lot into it. So, like, What's your inspiration behind? I mean, I know the streets is where you got the content and stuff from. What's your inspiration behind it?
I mean, I could say, man, like, you know, uh, I just always wanted to. I always wanted I like to entertain. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean. I get a kick out of saying hot shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, when I was a kid and my mother used to have like the Sugar Hill Gang albums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was fun to me to get on the mic and just be like, you know, rock it up, baby, bubble to the boogie, the bang bang, the boogie to the boogie, the beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, I could say that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
As a
And
kid.
then, later on, Big Daddy Kane, he came out with this song called "Set It Off."
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And he was like,
So as a kid, you were doing this.
right. I
Okay.
mean, he was like, I would have to rewind Big Daddy Kane. I would have to rewind,
Yeah.
the words that, like, he was like, let it roll, get bold. I just can't hold back the fold because I'm the man that controls. So what the heck, rocket this field tech and this group is what's next. And I was
Yeah.
like, what did he say? I was like, what did he say?
Right.
So I'm rewinding that, just so I can get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Right.
And the wordplay fascinated me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where I wanted to know, you know what I mean? I'm thinking like, I want to learn how to do that.
Yes.
And then Cool G Rap, when he came out with Road to Riches, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
used to stand on the block selling cooked up rock, money busting out my sock because I really would clock. You know what I mean? Like, when you hear the wordplay, it's like, what was he talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even back then, I didn't know. They were 4-count fiends, bringing jackets and jeans, magazines, anything, just to hustle a bean. Cash was coming fast, money grew like grass. People hungry for the blast that don't even last. It's like, what is he talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't catch on till years later.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That he was talking about hustling on the block and selling drugs and how people be when they smoke and hit crack.
Yeah.
I didn't know though, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, what does clock mean? I
Right.
thought it was like, we thought clocking was telling time, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? But he was talking about hustling.
Right.
He was actually one of the first OG rappers that really illustrated how the hustle game is played.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I was gonna say like that, those rhymes that you just spit from him, that's hot now and sounds good. So let alone back then. Back then, that was blowing motherfuckers' heads off.
Classical.
You know yeah, classical. Like even today, bro. Like still hearing it, it's like, yeah, woo. Yeah, exactly. So I can imagine back then, because motherfuckers just weren't rapping like that back then.
Nah, they weren't, bro. No. And that's the
thing.
That's what I mean, like the original. That's what I mean by the original essence of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So when I got on the mic and I started to make my first raps, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was content on doing the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, LL Cool J and his wordplay and, you know what I mean? How You Like Me Now and, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, I wanted to do what they did, Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Rakim had a song called Follow the Leader, you know, back then, you know what I mean? The wordplay, you know what I mean? Music makes mellow, maintains the make melodies for MCs, motivates the breaks. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, like what did he say? Like, let me see, you know what I mean? So now I want to, I want to do that. Yeah, I want to do that. You know what I mean? So, that was my motivation because my motivation was behind guys like these who put the wordplay together, you know what I mean, and made it, come out like it did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it inspired me to want to go to that level.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So as I grew older, I started, like I said, 13, I started writing. I said, let me see if I can write, put down some stuff, and then I go back and rehearse it. You know what I mean? And I was getting together with lyrics back then, because we kind of grew up from like sandbox age, so
that's cool.
I would get together with him. He was into the rap thing. Heavy at that age, you know what I mean? So now we going back and forth with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, they used to think I was the best, you know, back then, you know, they looked up to me, you know what I'm saying, you know, because I always even had a style back then, you know, my
Yeah.
style back then, you know what I mean, you know, my thing was, you know what I mean, like I didn't really like compare who was better between the two of us, you know, but lyrics is a humble dude, he's a modest dude, you know what I mean, you know, and he just felt like, you know, I see that you got it, you know what I'm saying. You know,
Right.
you got it, Royal. You got it. You know what I mean? You know, I'm trying to get it, but you got it. You know what I mean? You know, and maybe I did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I did. You know, but I knew I was good at it. You know,
They
at
see
very
something
least.
in you. They
Right.
see
Then
something. They see that in you.
my older brother wanted to get me into the rap game, so we started, you know, a little rap group called R&B, and you know, we was out in New York City.
What
We
did it
performed
stand
for
for?
Red
Royal and what was your brother?
R&B. Yeah, Royal. Yeah, my brother's name is B-Wiz.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Royal and
Yeah,
B Wiz. Cool.
yeah.
See, I
So
like
and
hearing
everybody
this
knew us as
history stuff. I love it, man. I
yeah.
love
We
hearing
was
this.
known as R&B, and we, you know, we put out a couple of little demos back when they had cassette tapes, and you know, we took a little autographs and pictures back then when we was trying to blow up. We did a promo for Red Alert, DJ Red
Okay.
Alert.
DJ Red Alert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went to New York and did a promo for him. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah,
Hell
you
yeah.
know, he heard about us, he liked it.
Yeah.
And you know, we had a couple of meetups with Funkmaster Flex. This is
Yeah.
before Flex.
Was
This is
big.
before Flex actually started DJing. You know what I
Wow.
mean? He was filling, he was being a fill-in on the radio for Red
Wow.
Alert because Red Alert was getting ready to leave the station. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Wow.
Funk
Talk
Flex
about
was on
origin
weekends.
stories, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
The other dude, Fat Man Scoop, he's another dude, you know what I mean? I met up with him in New York. He's a cool guy. You know what I mean? We chopped it up, you know what I mean? But what happened was, you know, although I had that gift and although we was making music, you know, what got me away from that was, you know, money, you know what I mean? You know, money, you know, back then it wasn't like the internet like it is now. You know what I'm saying? So the internet with social media, you can get live and you can get people to get the proper exposure that you want. You know what I'm saying? You know, back then, you know, you
Right.
couldn't get that. You know
No.
what I'm saying? It was everything was word of mouth.
Right.
You know what
There's
I'm
no
saying?
such thing as no fucking. There were no fucking
Right.
cell phones. You had to be home
Exactly.
for somebody to call you.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So if you didn't do the shopping on your own and
Yeah.
if you didn't push it on your own, you didn't get it.
Wasn't
You know what I'm
happening.
saying? Right, you know what I
Nope.
mean? So, you know, you know what I mean? Another one of my cousins, he's actually an executive producer in California. He does videos for, you know, a lot of artists out there. His name is Carlos Hassan. Shout out to my cousin Carlos. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, he's doing that. He lives out in Cali, in one of them, you know, Beverly Hill things, but, you know what I mean? But, you know, he's a good dude, though, man.
Hey,
You
shout
know what
out
I
to
mean? But,
Carlos.
yeah, but, you know, he helped bring me in and lyrics and you know what I mean. Matt Cleve, he was the one that was working with us back then too.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You know, he bought me. He's the one that got me the promo with Red Alert.
Hell
You
yeah.
know,
Well, big shout out
but
to him then, man. That's dope.
yeah, it's just the street life. Once I started getting into that aspect of providing for myself and doing on my own, you know what I mean? You know, I got sucked up with the hood thing, and then, you know, it kind of changed my lifestyle as a priority of what I really needed to do first. My first preservation was survival. You know what I mean? You know,
Oh,
so
absolutely.
all I cared about was eating, you know, I had to get this bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck a rap. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't concerned about spitting on the mic, you know, but they were, you know what I mean? But I had to fall away from that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And down the road, you know, I always stayed in touch with lyrics and them, you know, and down the road, people was like, yo, you know, you still got it, you still got it, you still wanna. And I'd be like, man, I don't have the time for that anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? It wasn't until this time right here. It took me almost like 15 years later. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know, and somebody, you know what I mean? When Dave asked me, do you got it? I said, yo, man, I never lost it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You know, I
I'm
said
a
it back then. You know what I
champion,
mean?
son. I'm a champion.
Right. You know what I
I
mean? I
never
said it
got
back
beat.
then. Yeah, when they let me out the cage, man, that was it. You know what I mean? I knew I was coming. I knew I was coming for him. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, you know, I'm back. You know what I mean? When I wrote my
Yeah.
first piece, I said, I'm back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew, like, it's time to turn up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was giving it to him. You know what I mean? I was giving it to him on every level with B-Ville in the building. You know what I mean? B-Ville
Indeed.
on the rise. Um, Target. I wrote a song called Target.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah,
That
I
shit,
wrote
that
Target,
was dope too.
and I wrote Lessons. You know what I mean? Lessons was like, you know, my shooters, they shoot at your shooters, take loot from your looters, turn oodles to noodles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I thought
Yeah,
about that. People was like, yo, people was like, how'd you come up with that hook? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know, but that Lessons was good. It made, you know, Lessons should have got more attention than it did have. You know what I mean? On certain social media platforms, it did. You know what I mean? But Target too. Target was hard. Um, what else? I talk about it. I made It's the
Yeah.
Weekend. That was like a party track. It's the Weekend.
Yep,
You know what I
yep.
mean? Yeah,
That's
people
what,
like the
yeah,
It's
and
the
it was kind of
Weekend.
like nighttime and you were outside and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
there's a
That was
woman
actually
singing
Dave. Yeah, I
the
was just
street light.
rehearsing. It wasn't. Yeah, I was rehearsing. Dave was filming me while I was rehearsing.
Really?
That's how he caught that. So we let it stay as it was. You know what I mean? But I was just rehearsing and he was like, yo, like I'm gonna throw this out there, bro. It's, you know what I mean? Like it's rehearsal, but it's still good material. And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know
It
what I mean?
was dope.
Right, you know what I mean? Right, because I don't do things on accident. So,
No.
you know what I mean? You know, when you catch me, Dave has got a bunch of freestyles that I did on camera. You know
Nice.
what I mean? Like I just, you know, sometimes I get up there and I just, you know, he'll be like, well, say something, Royal, you know what I mean? You know, and I'll be like, well, you know, I'm here, I'm there, you know what I mean? You know, I'm this, I'm that, you know what I mean? And it'll turn into a rap. And then he'll be like, you know, I was recording you, right? And I'll be like, hey, I don't care, bro. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But yeah, man, that's me, bro, in the hook, man. Like I'm there, bro.
That's
I'm
dope.
there, you know what I mean?
That's dope, man. Like I like the grittiness to it too. Like you said, like you don't gotta go and mix it and have it all perfect and everything. It's good the way to, and I like that because like I relate to that in a way because I think part of why my show is good is that I'm not using a bunch of high tech shit or a bunch of like stuff on the computer. Like I'm doing it gritty and grimy on my phone, and there's a certain like like the grittiness to it to me almost adds to like the
Yeah,
humor of it too. Sometimes even like
yeah.
it ain't supposed to be perfect. It's
When
supposed to look like this.
I had said before I went to prison, I was talking with Lyrics, right? And I said, listen, man, you know, when I get out of prison, you know what I mean? Because he said, yo, I'm starting up this little record thing, man. He said, yo, I want you to be on it.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I mean? He said, you know, he said, when you get out, bro, you know what I mean? I said, all right, cool. You know what I mean? He said, you know, I want you to be writing while you in there. I said, yeah, you know, I'll put something together. But I
yeah.
had you know, and I remember I never gave it to him, but I did recite it to him, you know, over the phone when we was talking. You know what I mean? And I know, you know, it was like this real quick. And I know I was saying like I said when he did his introduction, I was supposed to come behind him, and you know, and I introduced myself, and I'm like, you know, me and Lyrics been mad friends. I said, me and Lyrics been mad friends since we was kids.
Yeah,
You would have heard of me sooner, but I've been doing bids. I got
yeah,
addicted to fast money and toting guns on the block with these cops shooting out for fun. I run with all real dudes and allergic to snitches. If you a bitch ass nigga, then go fuck with them bitches. I got the beats in my blood, feed on you like a cannibal. Hannibal inside of me got a son. His name is Animal. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and he was
yes, dude,
he
that was
was like, he
dope.
was doing the same thing you was doing. He was like, yo, why you didn't let me hear that? And I'm like, I forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? You know? But I told him, you know what I mean? I said I was gonna send it to you, but you know, I was, you know, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that was my introduction. You know, like, you know, we've been mad, and it's true facts. You know what I mean? We've been mad friends since we was kids. You would
Yeah,
have heard of me sooner, but I've been doing bids. You know what
yeah,
I mean? I was addicted to fast money and toting guns on the block, shooting out with these cops for fun. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was me. I run with all real dudes and allergic to snitches. If you a bitch ass nigga, then you fuck with them bitches. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Word up. He was like,
Telling
yo,
the
you should have been gave me
motherfuckers.
that. You know what I
Treating
mean?
their asses. I love it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, how could anybody
Man, that's
fuck with
always been
that?
me.
Nobody can fuck with that. It's just like
Yeah.
that other song too, where you're fuck, you were just reciting it too. Where you're like, my shots, damn it, I
Oh, but I
can't
said,
think.
my shooters, they shoot at your shooters,
Yeah,
they loot
yeah,
from your looters, their oodles to noodles. They
yes,
come for the money, the guns, the trash, the guns, the kid and caboodle. I'm
yes.
killing this rap shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, the
Yeah, that was,
cadence, everything, the delivery, it's
yeah,
just fucking phenomenal. The content,
yeah,
everything. Because, I've been almost tricked by, and I say almost because I only listened to it for like a song or two before I realized, like, I've almost been tricked by some rappers because they almost sound lyrical at first, but then I realized it's just fucking word salad. None of it makes
right.
sense. It's just a bunch of words that rhyme for no
Mumbo
fucking
jumbo.
reason.
Right, right, right. You know what I mean?
Garbage.
I said that, yeah, that's what I said. When you broke it down, my brother Wiz was the one who actually like, he was like, yo, where'd you get that hook from? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He was like, yo, say that hook to me again. And I'm like, my shooters, they shoot at your shooters, they loot from your looters, turn oodles to noodles. We
yeah,
come for the money, the guns, the straps, the drugs, the kid and caboodle. You know what I mean? We
yeah,
taking it all, yeah, we want it all, don't care about who you gonna call. We all got the season, mine is the spring, my nigga, you looking at fall. I stay in the game, remember my name, B-Ville's the nigga to blame. You looking like pussy, you know what I mean? Like, I just was just killing it. Like,
yeah,
my brother
yeah,
was like, yo, hold up. And people didn't catch that line because I said, I stay in the game. Remember my name, B-Ville's the nigga to blame. You looking like pussy. That's why you miss me, nigga. I already came. You know
yeah,
what I mean? No, and they didn't get it. You know what I mean? People had to rewind it like, oh, he already came, bro. Like,
yeah,
judge it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
niggas like, yeah, that was hot. You know
Woo!
what I'm saying?
Man,
Word
that's
up.
some shit, dog.
Yeah, it's just the bar play. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that was always me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was like, I think even on B-Ville is on the rise.
Yeah.
When I'm like, here we go again. To the fucking end. Got your head bopping, we came to fucking win. I'm on the rise, nigga. Can't you see me coming? Like a Mack truck souped up, gas gunning. Ain't
Yeah.
no stopping me. So how you really feeling? Got you screaming B-Ville in the building. This is the shit that makes you want to fucking toot stare. Light a air, let's write about some new shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my shit was always laid out like that.
Yes. I love it. And like you'll switch up kind of like even the speed at which you're doing the flow and switch shit up. And it's like, dude,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, you gotta, bring it in a little bit, then slow it down for them a
yeah,
little bit. Then think, you know what I mean?
right.
That's why I
And it's
said, I play them streets heavy. Slam is always ready.
ready.
They say my style is broke, but they say my style is rough,
But
but my
my
aim
aim is
steady.
steady. Yep.
Yeah. My bro lyrics, and that's what I said. My bro lyrics said that he don't want no problems with you. I'm in the video, but I'ma keep it honest with you. I'm here to trash anybody who get in my way. Shoot your lyrics, shoot your body, shoot the fucking fade. Come on and get it. Drop it and folk fit it. Waiting for you to spit it, just so I can trade it. Going and admit it. Damn broke and rid it. Face to face, no mistake on who did it. Make you wanna quit it. Fuck it and folk get it. Once you was blind, but now nigga you get it. Hot like I'm a heater. Boss cause I'm a leader. Pimp because I'm rude. Fuck it cause I'm a cheater. Real because I live it. Get it because I give it. Smart because I'm low. Slip and I'm treated. My attitude is jail. So many times I failed. Been locked up for a bitch shit. I'm gonna prevail. My company I own. No credit cards, no loans, some drug money, the business account. Yeah, I'm home.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Woo! I love that shit, dog.
You
That's
know
some
what
of
I
the
mean?
shit. That's some of the best shit I ever fucking heard. I love it.
Yeah. It's just the bars, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And if you take, and that's the thing, if you take the beat away from the bars, then you'll
Right.
see what you really got.
Yeah. I was just about to say I don't even give a fuck that the beat ain't there. I'm
Yeah,
just hearing them bars like, damn, do you hear that? And when you're good with the bars like that, them bars is keeping the beat anyway. Like,
yeah, yeah.
you know?
The flow. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
April
Exactly.
G, April G said, I did an acapella and it went on YouTube. You know what I mean? And she just was like going crazy. You know what I mean? Because it was something that, I was sitting in the yard, you know, out in the back of the yard, you know what I mean, where I lived at.
Yeah.
And I was smoking a blunt, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going live. And I forgot what I was saying. What was it? It was it's been that long, you know what I mean? But it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube and it's labeled as an acapella. You know what I mean? And she got a hold of it. I didn't even know it. And she was just like, yo, it's called, you know what it's called? It's called Bars No Beat. It's called Bars No Beat. And she got it. And she was like, yo, like, this guy, he didn't even put a beat to this shit, but it's so dope what he said. You know what I'm saying? And I know I was saying, I said, this is the tragedy. I said, this is the tragedy. If you feel like this how it has to be. I got no limit like Master P. Go all the way up with no gravity. To the end of the road like I'm Boys and Men. Fuck with me like I said, to the end of the road like I'm Boys and Men. Damn, I forget it because it's been so long. When I said it that night, I was high as hell, and I'm like, and she caught
Dude, I'm
every bar.
tripping about that Master P line still.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I was like, this is how it has to be. But I said, this is a tragedy that you feel like this is how it has to be. I got no limit like Master P. All the way up with no gravity. To the end of the road like I'm Boys and Men. Formula like I was MC Ren. I'm in good hands like Allstate. Fuck with them bitches with all weight. These niggas, they know I'm a pimp though. Up in them like I'm a nympho. I get around like I'm Tupac. Like Cool in the Gang, I'm just too hot. Fuck with me, son, and you'll learn something. Put in this work and you'll earn something. Always want to be down so you turn something. Strap now you ready to burn something. Rule number one is you never bluff. Never act like you is if you ain't tough. Never talk to police if you ever cuff. Go back to the hood and you getting duff.
Yeah.
You feeling me? Or maybe the pill in me. She fake it in bed, but it's real to me. As long as she able and willing, see? So they're talking, you killing me. Always out in the whip with a bad bitch. I get them because they never had shit. Fix them up and I lace them with mad shit. Just to fuck them and use them to stash shit. Ain't about where you from, but how you come. Who cares if you're smart, if you're moving dumb? It's like getting some pussy but never come. Just to fix the whole purpose of getting some.
Yeah. Woo! Yes. See? Those double entendres, the metaphors, the wordplay.
Yeah.
Like like that's why I don't get how motherfuckers can listen to rap or could push rap that don't got the bars. To me, it ain't rap without it. It's just shit. I'm sorry, but it is. It's just like listening to somebody recite a poem.
Right.
But only with this mumble rap, they don't say more than 4 different words in the whole song.
Right.
If you can even understand those 4 words.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even from the time I started off, when I said, you know, this is a tragedy.
Yeah.
You feel like this is how it has to be.
Yeah.
I said, you know what I mean? You know, I said, I got no limit, you know, like Master P.
Yeah.
Go all the way up, like no gravity.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the end of the road, like Boys the Men.
Yeah, because they had that song.
End of the road.
Yep.
Right, to the end of the road, like I'm Boys the Men. Formula, like I was MC Ren, because MC Ren wrote a song called Formula.
Yes.
Right.
I love all that shit with meaning.
Right. Yeah, like people, if you just gotta catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's the kind of shit I live
like
for.
I'm Tupac.
Yes.
I said I get around like I'm Tupac.
Yep.
Like Cool in the Gang, I'm just too hot.
Yes.
Cool in the Gang wrote a song called
Too Hot.
Too Hot. It's too hot, baby.
Yeah.
Right, you gotta catch it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's why I put it all in there.
Yes.
That's why I said, fuck with me, son, and you'll learn something.
Yes.
Put in this work and you'll earn
What's
something.
up?
Always want to be down so you turn something. Strap now you ready to burn
What's
something.
up?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Hell
They
yeah.
don't know, man. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Rule
That's
number
the kind
one
of
is you
shit I
never
live
flop.
for. That's the kind of rap I live for and love it. Where it's like, yes, did you hear that? And then it's like, yeah, rewind it, and then listen to the song again. Next time, it's like, yes, I know I'm gonna keep catching shit and hearing shit. I'm like, man, like, and it just keeps getting better. You just kept going with the shit and
Right,
going
right.
and getting, man. That was some fire, dog. You said that was just a freestyle or an acapella that you put on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah. And she caught it and she was like, wait a minute. She was like, I gotta hear this. She was like, this guy, he's not using no beat.
Right,
He's just going off that. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And that's
You know
way
what I
harder
mean?
to kick a good freestyle or something when there's no beat or even to rap it, because you got to really have it down then and
Right,
be confident in what you're doing and
right,
how you're saying it. And yeah, man, I give you
right.
props for
Without the
that.
beat, right? Without the beat. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just being able to flow.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
And
tough.
making people follow your flow while you're doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know? And I had what else did I say in that shit? I remember that whole incident. I know I was like uh, I said it ain't about where you from, but how you come. Who cares if you're smart if you're moving dumb? It's like getting some pussy but never come. Just to fix the whole purpose of getting some. Heard out in Cali, it never changed. Three homies ain't told me the same. Hope to get there and fuck with the homie game. Pyru was my life and I never changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I went into that, and I know I stopped and I went into a second verse. And I was like, what I said, these cats is burnt. The man they respected, they never earned. Said that you was when you never weren't. Said it's for life, then you wouldn't turn. Even the rabbit, no tricks for kids. So I learned a lot on this fucking bed. It's 5 in the pen and I'm out the door. A bitch on the team, but she ain't no more. Find out your friends when you at your low. So now that I'm back, you already know. See everything straight when you on the street. But when you get back, they ain't fucking beat. Left me for dead, may you rest in peace. Prison's a jungle, but I'm a beast. Feel like a G with some O's in front. I know that you weak, but you know the stunt. You still high off them pills in that lean, see? Never seen the red dot on that beam, see? You the boss, who the fuck is your team, B? You bugging like some of them fiends be. You know what I mean?
Yes. I love
Like,
that shit. Still on the pills
yeah,
in
that was
that
just,
lean, you ain't see the red beam. Yes.
yeah. Never seen
Woo.
the red dot on that beam, see?
Yes. Man,
You
you
the
said so
boss, who
much
the fuck
cool
is,
shit there. You said
yeah,
so much dope shit there, bro. Holy fuck, I love it. I love
yeah.
it. See, this is me.
And that was just being, yeah, and that's for real. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I said. These cats is burnt. Demanding respect that they never earned.
Yeah.
Said that you was when you never weren't. Said it's for life, then you wouldn't turn. Even the rabbit, no tricks for kids. So I learned a lot on this fucking big. If I'm in the pen and I'm out the dope. A bitch on the team, but she ain't no more. Find out your friends when you at your low. So now that I'm back, you already know. See everything straight when you on the street. But when you get back, they ain't fucking beat. Left you for dead, man, you rest in peace. Prison's a jungle, but I'm a beast. Built like a G with some O's in front. I know that you're weak, but you know the stunt. You so high off them pills in that lean, see? Never seen that red dot on that beam, see? You the boss, who the fuck is your team, B? You bugging like some of them fiends be. I expect for a bitch to do bitch shit. Like niggas that's rich do that rich shit. Never know who a snitch till he fucking snitch until he end up in that fucking ditch. Like,
Yes.
you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I be playing with that shit, man.
Right. And all that shit is straight up, it's all meaningful. It's all straight good content. Like,
It's
I love
real.
it when I can follow along and actually hear something, be like, okay, he's talking about this. All right, now he's talking about a snitch and he's like leaving him in a ditch. Now he's talking about this. Now he's at Pyru for left. Like, yes, it's all me. Like, I get it. Like, where other people like the shit like that mumble rap, they say shit that don't even make sense. It's like, well, what was the point of that? This is a
Yeah, what was the
song,
point of that? Yeah. They
right?
don't get it.
Was
Right.
it supposed
Some
to
shit ain't
mean
got no,
something?
yeah, some shit ain't got no purpose.
Right. And it's like, was this supposed to mean something? Was this serious? What, like, what? What? And yeah, I don't even know if some of them, I don't know if, like, they made it up themselves or if they just go there and they got some whack producer that's telling them, I want you to get in a booth and do this, and they just listen and got no back,
Mm-hmm.
or if it's all of that.
Facts.
You
It
know?
could be all of that. It could
Right.
be.
Could be all of that.
You know what I mean? Somebody else might, he might say, some people do commercial shit, you know what I mean? So when you
Yeah.
do commercial shit, they might think, hey, well, this is what commercial is hot. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's why I said, what I mean? I'm always been an underground dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I say what the fuck I want to say, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I
Right.
prefer underground, I give them the gritty. I give everybody the gritty. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? I don't like being on a label where you can't say this and you can't do that. You know what I mean? That ain't for me, bro. You know what I mean? I always give it to you real, bro, and that's it.
Right. Right. 100%.
Gotta be like that. You know what I mean? The industry, they got all types of people. I know a lot of people that could have went commercial but chose not to.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know what I mean? Because they know how they talk and they're not gonna talk any other way than what they talk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They ain't
Now
gonna
if the
be
producer
controlled.
Right. Now if the producer wants to edit it, you know what I'm saying? And you can do what you want to do, but I'm not going to change what I say. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know,
You
that's
might
it.
have to chop it all out, but I'm not changing what the fuck I
Right,
said.
right. I mean, I don't mind, and I don't mind that. If you got to chop it out, then chop it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Because people can still figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean?
And you're sticking
And
to
I
your
think,
guns. You're sticking to what you believe in. Once you start compromising, then you might do it again and compromise even worse. And it ain't worth. Like, I get it. Sometimes you gotta compromise in business, but it ain't worth your integrity or what you believe
right,
in, or worth the art to
right,
sacrifice
right,
it
right,
for that.
right, right.
And I'm
That's
glad
why I
you think
said,
that
man.
way.
Like I said, I said, in lessons, I said I'm lyrically gifted. Flow's too heavy to lift it. You niggas is misfits. The shit is fucking simplistic. Ain't nothing like showbiz. Born on the same day as Hove is. Hotter than most is. Swear you been hit by the COVID. I'm out and I'm on a run. Spit like a Tommy gun. I leave you the blueprint so you can see how it look when it's rightly done. Ain't
Yeah,
looking for blowed up. It already did when I showed up. You see me in videos. My name is all over the city, bro. These rappers is pitiful. Shaking my head like, really, bro? I thought you could really flow. Follow me, homie. Now here we go. My shooters, they shoot at your shooters. They loot from your looters. Turn oodles to noodles. We come for the money, the guns, the stash, the drugs, the kidney caboodle. We taking it all, yeah, we want it all. Don't care about who you gonna call. We all got a season, mine is the spring, my nigga, you looking at fall. I stay in the game, remember my name, B-Ville's the nigga to blame. You looking like pussy, that's why you miss me, nigga, I already came. I
yeah,
give you my word, I spit it on juries, I spit for my niggas in jail. We all got a dream, we all got a vision, we all got a story to tell. We all got a life, we all had a wife, we all got a family in need. We all got a heart, just cause we in jail, my nigga don't think we don't bleed. You know what I mean?
yeah. Props, brother. Props. Yes. See
Yeah,
that,
man.
man? And that's the type of shit that's fun to listen and break down too, because you're like, look, this is what this means, and like, listen, you can tell where this guy's coming from. You can feel, what he's feeling. Like when songs and raps are put together right, like you can feel, like if you're mad, you should be able to feel your anger, or if you're
Right,
happy or in a party mood, like you should be able to
right. People
feel
supposed to
that.
feel your energy.
Yeah, and feel that
Right,
vibe and shit. But
right.
some of it, especially this modern shit, you listen to it, there is no vibe. It's just I can't even explain it. It's dead.
It just is what it is, bro. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, you know what I mean? That's why I don't listen to it, because it really has no meaning.
right,
You know what I mean? Some of the stuff that people put out, it don't have no meaning.
right.
It don't have no, you know what I mean?
No
It don't have no
substance
logic
to
to
it.
it. Right, right. Like,
Right,
what am I following? If I'm
right,
following you, what am I following? You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Just
You
totally
know?
artificial.
Right.
It's like,
That's why that's why I spit. I keep the OG style because it's original. Because
yes,
people want the original.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? People
Yes.
want that original. They want that content that means something.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
They don't want that content where they gotta like this guy's all over the place. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
They want to be able to hear your message.
Right.
You know
Or
what I
like
mean?
that song where you're talking. I can't remember the name of it again, but where Matt, where your cousin, you needed to hook your cousin up with a strap and everything. Like that whole story, like that's one story from beginning to, and it's just dope listening to it. It's like,
Yep.
yes, it's like
Yep. Yep.
it
Yep.
told the story from beginning to end, and it was
Yep.
perfect, and it was dope. I,
Yep.
I
I
can't
said
say
what
it
I
enough.
said. I had my cousin. I said I had my cousin come to me about an issue before.
Yeah,
Out of town about some out of town niggas that's about to get dope. Told me they was acting like niggas couldn't get bread. Either you hustle for them niggas or your ass just dead. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
turned
or
around
your
and
ass
told my
gets
cousin,
dead. Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what I said. Niggas laying down the rules in the place where you trap. He said, indeed, but I wasn't about to bow for this shit. Said he came to check me out because he needed a grip. Now I'm a man about a principle. Respect is a must. So if my cousin feeling threatened, I'm going to blow off the dust. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Show my fam, give me a minute, let me put on my shit. Hit the stash, grab the guns, and now we out in the whip. He
Yeah.
said, yo, fam, I need to do this. You just give me the strap.
Yeah.
I can do this shit myself, and I'm going to bring this shit back. I told him, give me like an hour, let me hit up the bro. He had a Mac full clip with an extendo. Show the first yeah, you know what I mean? That's how you put it in there, bro.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
Yes. And you know what? A lot of people have a fucking hard time telling a story from beginning to end and making it rhyme and making it make sense, or making any rhymes that make sense to any degree. It's like they're just, it's crazy. I mean, there's even before today's garbage, I remember hearing a lot of shit for years. It was hard for most rappers to tell a story form, and it's so yeah,
Right.
you definitely got a talent there, because man, that was flawless. And other songs where I can tell you're basically telling a story, like I'm a champion. That could be considered a story, even though you're just saying, "Yeah, I'm a champion in this many ways, motherfucker. I am a champion." But yeah,
Right.
it's
That's
like,
what I said.
yeah,
Right. That's why I said it in I'm a champion, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? I said, mixtape, Pandora, Apple Music, Spotify.
Spotify.
Title on the wave because my music get a lot of trap music shit for my niggas going super
Super
hard.
hard.
Super brain, think I'm done, never that.
Super.
Supercharged.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Born to be a boss. You know what I mean? That's why I said born to be a boss. When I say born to be a boss,
it's I never took a loss, I think.
yeah. I know I was like born to be a boss, not the one you want to
Yeah.
cross.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then I said, damn, I forgot the verse to that shit. You know what I mean? Like I hear so much of my music, I be laughing when I hear it because it's like,
Right.
I listen to it like that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I said, understanding is the key. Gotta get it just to make it. Gotta see it, then you do it. Never be afraid to take it. I'm a lion. I'm a beast. I'm exactly what you're not. Not quite where I want to be, but a champion don't stop. Did the
Yes.
struggle, did the blocks, did the prison. Now I'm home. You know what I mean? Gotta push it to the grind. Gotta make it on my own. You know
Yes.
what I mean? That's my championship right there, man.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Right, you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Everybody in their own way is a champion, bro. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because if you've been through the struggle and that's what the song is about. If you conquered whatever demons that you inquired in your life and you know what I mean, you came out of that, you're a champion, bro.
Yes.
You're a champion because you're sitting where you're sitting at today. You know what I'm saying? You
Yes.
survived that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
And
you.
that's why people like the song. Like, I'm a
Yeah.
champion, son. You
It
know what I mean?
gets
Because they
me
feel the
turned,
same.
man. It gets
Right.
me feeling good, where I'm like, man, I could go kick down a brick wall listening to this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my brother used to always say, like, he wouldn't be surprised if, one of the, athletic sports commissions was to pick up that song. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? For like a boxer
Fucking
or, you know
right.
what I mean?
That
Right.
would be a
Somebody
good
coming in the
ring
ring
entry
like,
song, like
right.
Tyson walking in
I'm a
to a fight.
champion,
Yeah,
son.
son,
I'm
I'm
a
a
champion.
champion.
Yeah. Yeah. My brother said that. He said, I wouldn't be surprised. He said, because that's the type of hook, you know what I mean? That,
Yeah.
would introduce to some type of sporting event.
Right.
You know what I
Chop
mean?
them up, bag them up. I do this
Yep.
shit for fun.
Yep. That's basketball players, football players. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, and I already
UFC.
knew. Yeah, if you know if the song hits out to the right people and the right people hear it,
Right.
I'm for sure somebody would
It's
use
gonna
it.
blow up. Yeah. It's gonna blow
Yeah,
up.
as an introduction.
It's just gonna take that one ear, that one time.
Right,
Just like
right.
when
And they're gonna be
Jimmy
like, yo,
Iovine.
I want that as my introduction.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Iovine heard that Eminem's demo tape, and then he's like, "Man, you got to hear this kid," and gave it to Dre. Dre was, that's all it took. Get this guy out here. Get him out here. You know,
That's it.
that's
That's all
it.
it takes. I mean, the right ear hear it because you know what I mean. Anything else, you know what I mean, can be worked on once they get a hold of you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
You know what I mean? But they know you got what it takes.
Yes, they see
You know
that.
what I
They
mean?
know. All right, this is it. This guy's got it. We can work with him.
Right, right. We can bring him in and do everything we need to do. You know
Right,
what I mean? Because he's already got the bars. He's got this sit down pat. You
right.
know? And that was the thing that the guy Mount High said. You know what I mean? Mount High was like, listen, man, I listen to a lot of rappers. He said, you know, I usually tell people, you know, keep pushing, you know, you'll get there. He said, bro, you have already arrived. You're there. You know what I mean? You have arrived already. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely, absolutely.
you know what I mean? You know, that's why I always say it's B-Ville in the building. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Once I step in the building, bro, it's over. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
You've
I'm in the
arrived, and
building
it's
there.
done. They're done. It's
Yeah,
over with. Eddie
yeah,
B.
yeah. Anybody
Eddie
that ever
B.
heard my music, I used to bump into people in different places, and they would always say one of the hooks to my song. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I got people I run into, and they be like, I'm a champion. You know? You know what I mean?
How
Yeah, you know, I get it all the time. You know what I
does that
mean?
make you feel when you run into
You know,
something like that?
it lets me know that people are listening.
Yeah,
You know, or I might walk in the building and somebody be like, B-Ville in the building.
yeah.
I'll
Makes
be
you
like,
feel
yeah,
pretty
what's
good
up?
though.
Yeah, it lets you know people listening. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and
It's
that
like, yo, I
that
heard
they're
that track,
vibing with
man. That
you.
was nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
you
vibing
know,
with
and
you.
I'm
They feeling you.
right. They feeling it, man. They feeling it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
You
enough
know,
to
so
listen to it enough to remember the words, and then to know when they see you, hey, that's B-Ville
that's
in the
B-Ville.
building. Yeah,
Yeah,
because they had to
yeah.
have listened to it a bit.
Right. As I
Yeah,
said, I knew Mount High was listening when he stopped the video on Matt Cleve video.
yeah,
I told you when you see it, when you check it out, bro, you're gonna laugh. You
right.
know what I mean? You're gonna laugh because you know what I mean, he pauses and for like 3 minutes he's talking about me. He's supposed to be talking about Matt Cleve. You know what I mean? But he's like, yo, this guy B-Ville, man.
Yes,
He's like, yo, this guy is awesome.
right.
Awesome. You know what I'm saying? You know?
I
I'd be
know.
like, yeah, you know.
I kind of did that. Like I was watching one of Matt Cleave's video on somebody for real. Yeah, and I was like, is that B-Ville up in the back? I was like, yeah, I see the
Yeah,
homie B-Ville up in the background there. Yeah.
yeah.
Then I
People,
seen you
yeah,
on
when you
lyrics
spot me,
song too.
yeah. Lyrics, yeah, lyrics was right there.
Yep,
He was right beside me.
yep. Because there's
Huh?
that other song with lyrics of Matt Cleave and shit, and then you were on there too. I was like, there's B-Ville in that motherfucker too. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because that
Yeah,
was
I'm in a
when I
couple.
realized that you were down, that you hung out with lyrics too, and I was like, okay, so they almost know each other then. And see, I didn't
Yeah,
know you all were tight like that, where Matt was
yeah,
a cousin, and then that you and lyrics had been cool since you were in the sandbox and shit.
yeah, yeah.
That's
We go
cool.
that far back, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You know, like me, even me and lyrics. See, my mother and lyrics' mother used to be best friends.
Really,
Yeah,
really,
in
that's
high school.
cool. No,
You
see,
know,
that's
yeah, they were tight friends in high school, so it was almost kind of destined that we were gonna, you know what I mean, link up, you know, and we did, you know what I mean? You know, his mom's was a beautiful lady, God rest his soul. Beautiful lady, she treated me like a son. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
cool.
You know, so you know what I mean? We stayed tight. I'm tight with all the family. You know what I'm saying? The sisters, his brother, I mean, you know, all of them. You know what I mean? His cousins, all of them. You know what I mean? You know, we came from the same projects.
Hell yeah, that,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I mean,
That's cool.
that's in Edison. That's Potter's Crossing. Shout out to Potter's Crossing.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
know what I
say
mean?
over that must be over in PC then, over in Edison. And now,
SPC.
since I looked at the map, I see that okay, there's Plainfield, there's Eastwick, there's Edison, so that's okay. That's how it all kind of ties in
Right
together.
there.
All right, I see.
Right around each other. We all, you know what I mean? Right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it
So,
makes sense then.
Yeah. We all came from the same stomping grounds, bro. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
That's why we all feel tight knit. You know, we all tight knit, bro. You know what I mean? That's a good thing, you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
if you can't support your brothers, man, then you know what you in the game for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We
And you
support
know
each
they
other.
got
You
your
know what I mean?
back, and you got theirs and
Yeah.
shit. And you can't put a
You
price
see,
on that.
lyrics does interviews all the time, and you know, he always makes sure that he gives me a shout out.
That's
I mean,
cool,
you
man.
know, right, even if, you know, whatever, he'd be like, you know, shout out to my bro B-Ville, you know what I mean? You know, he in the game, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I respect that. You know what I mean? Because he didn't have to say nothing about me, period.
Right.
But he did, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Show
But
it some
at the
love.
same time, you know, I make my own recognition, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the same time, you know, I get out there myself, and, you know, people know.
That's all we had time for right there. We had a little bit of a technical issue, but we decided that with almost 2.5 hours of footage that we had plenty to put up for an interview, and we're definitely going to do more interviews in the future.
And you know this, man!
But damn, that was a dope interview. Thank you, B-Ville. That was super cool. I had a great time. We learned a lot about you. The fans got to learn a lot about you. It was just super dope all the way around. Thank you, B-Ville. I really appreciated your time, man.
You were cold as ice.
And like I said, I'm going to put all of his social media info and his YouTube info in the description so you guys can go and subscribe and follow him. Like I said earlier, he's one of the dopest rappers to ever fucking touch the mic, and he definitely deserves the support. If you'd like to contribute to the Honor Show and help us grow, I'll put my Cash App and PayPal handles up right after this. And thank you very much. God bless. Thank you for watching.
Cleveland.